Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Hello, John. What up, Manny? My boy, Manny. What's going on, Fender? How are you guys? I hope you're all doing really good. The lobby just got unstuck. We're about to get started. Please leave a like on your way in if you can. I should be here for another 4 hours or so until I gotta go.
Manny.
We in the building.
Said we in the building.
What's up? What's up? John, celebrating 2 months of membership. This is for my favorite streamer.
Sunday.
Thank you, John.
Roger Rooms. Said what up, guys? Manny. Said W. John. Ujval Dutta. Said hello Grove waving hand sign.
Hello, Ujval.
And chat waving hand sign like has been deployed.
Thank you for that. Congrats on the 2 months, John.
John in 60 seconds. Said my second favorite is Manny.
Ujval, I just made you a mod. You're a mod now, Ujval. Sorry. He may be your second favorite, John, but he's my favorite.
Manny.
He's my favorite.
Said it's all love, John. Perfect score. John in 60 seconds. Said fisted hand sign. Manny.
I'll try to win this race. I'll try to get a dub. I'm not gonna drop. I'll just go.
Manny. Said haha, oh Grove, come on now. Manny. Said incoming tears. Ujval Dutta.
You're welcome, Ujval, and you're welcome, Manny.
Man, you are very kind. Thank
Don't
you,
cry, baby.
heart.
Don't cry. My wheel feels like it's like buried in concrete. I can barely turn this thing. I haven't driven it all today, so I'm not used to it. It takes like a couple minutes to warm up. It feels like 1,000 pounds of feedback out of my wheel right now. I can barely turn. You guys would not like this.
Ice purple crying. Ice purple crying. Ice purple crying.
I can really only turn like just enough to make the corner.
Roger Rooms. Said drop the like, guys. Manny. Said yeah, warm up, haha, you'll be good. Manny. Said like up, chat.
Sorry. Sorry again. So I would have been on a long time ago, guys, but I was doing yard work at my house. I own my house officially as of this week. I've been paying for this place for 2 years now. It's officially mine. And I was doing some yard work outside. I actually had to do some work on my roof today. And I was very lucky my neighbor was there to help me. My neighbor Bruce, who's helped me with my cars. If you guys have watched my uploads, you've seen Bruce in the videos a little bit. Bruce is an absolute legend. And him and his wife were outside helping me in my yard today. I absolutely love them. They are my mom and dad at this point, really. It feels like family hanging with them. They're super nice to me. So once I got done outside, I came back in. I would have gone on really early had I not had the pressure from them to come, you know, do the work outside. I'm glad they're there to help me. I don't really have anybody else. Missed the racing line, but I should be able to hold my spot. I'm gonna get the pen for that probably. reserve, but I actually was like barely, like, somewhat making contact with him as that happened. So I definitely take some blame on that one. Ace is really who pushed him wide, but I was also there, like, just trying to slow down just enough to not hold up Danny. It's so so technical what we're trying to do. So I really shouldn't be battling from lap 2.
Very smooth growth. Nice.
Yeah, I've been paying for it for 2 years, but my name wasn't on anything. And now I truly have a legal claim. I own a house now.
Said fire, fire, fire.
My name is now on the deed. And I have the greatest neighbors in the world, so I always want to be here, and I want to own this house the rest of my life for sure. It's a beautiful place where I live. You guys will see more of it in future videos for sure. I will share my place with him. I don't have like a family to protect or anything. I don't really have anything to hide. I'm happy to share what I have and my life with you guys. More than most people will. I don't have kids, I don't have a wife or anything.
Big accomplishment.
So it's all me. If I blow up my own spot, it's only me that I gotta worry about.
Thanks for following.
Yogo So One, what's up? Hello. You guys get a new subscriber. Yogo. Yogo. Set up to Yogo, please. Everyone say hello, please, to Yogo. I've never worked harder at Venus. I've never worked harder in my life at all. Never, ever. I really learned what that means the last couple years. To work hard. He needed to give me like another millimeter. I needed just a little more from him. The smallest amount. If he sees my stream, he'll understand. Like, maybe that could have been even lag as well, because like you have international connections. Maybe he felt that as a way bigger bump. But I'm just like trying so hard to hold my inside. This is not good. I don't like seeing little accidents around me like this that I play a role in. This is not good. That's happening. I'm getting in trouble.
Quan Drayton said, "Wad up, my guy."
Again, one more time, everybody please say what up to my newest subscriber, Yogo. Can you please welcome Yogo? No pen? Good.
Roger Rooms said, "Quan, what up?" Manny said, "Welcome, Yogo." Arvadis, 1999 said, "What's up, Yogo So One?" Quan Drayton said, "Welcome, Yogo." Roger Rooms said, "Yogo, massive appreciation for the sub." Ujval Dutta said, "At Yogo So welcome, mate, handshake."
he keeps draft dodging, I'll just keep flashing. If he goes left again, we're gonna flash it up the whole race. I draft dodge more than anybody, so I should never be mean about it, but I'm trying to catch up. Only because I want to win so bad for y'all.
Roger Rooms said Citron is really good on this combo.
That is my technique and I'm sticking to it. Try to remember to do it every time. Getting bigger bites of those apexes than he is. But he's doing an awesome job right now. The guy ahead of me. It's not easy to lead. You gonna draft dodge now? You gonna draft dodge now? Come on. Not gonna dive you. See ya. Move being made. Don't move. Don't move, buddy.
Gazoo1 said hi. I have seen you many times, but forgot to subscribe. Smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
It's pretty ridiculous. He wants to fight over this. We have a guy behind us that I guess he wants to let back in the fight because he's battling me for first place and letting this third car come back in it. It could have been just us to the end, but now we're gonna get overtaken by the Supra. It's a bad move, man. I had him fully overtaken too. All he had to do was lift a little bit, and we're like chilling together. Now we have to fight with the Supra. That was so dumb.
Edmund
99% overtake on that one. And he made sure he battled it back. It's cool though. I would do that on the final lap. Maybe not lap 5 or 6 out of 10.
Armand, the Black Bruce Wayne, said, "What's up, Grove?" Data said if this is the same AC
he tried to dive that?
I saw
or did he get bumped? I think he got bumped right there.
I'd advise some caution calls. He is Dirty Grove.
I'm out. Not gonna see them again. They can battle each other all night now. Although I only see one car there. No, they're there. They're both there. I'm gonna try my best to make sure I don't make a mistake now. Go as fast as possible. Perfect. Oh! My car!
Ahmed Safar Raja
Actually, downshift not helping there.
0 not bad. You got this.
And a slow exit. So I think they will get my draft again, unless we go a little faster. That's my best time of the week, by the way. I have not gone quicker this week. Bit of a bummy exit. Missed my brakes somehow too. There's a little slide on my brakes. For some reason, I have boost on right now. Mistakes are happening that I don't feel like I'm actually doing. Is there some secret boost in this game they don't tell us about? We know it exists. Do they put it in dailies without saying anything? I think we would know by now. Well, that could be a pen even. I'll have to give that up. He crashed into the wall, I think. He literally drove right into the wall on his own. That's pretty lucky.
Ahmed Safar Raja said LMAO.
Don't hit, don't hit, don't hit, don't hit. Alright, my second chance at a getaway here. I better not waste it. I think the Super's tired of him too. He's gonna have a battle now.
Yogo so one.
Yogo, this is all the description has my equipment. Description has all the equipment, Yogo. But this is a Podium DD1. When I bought this wheel, I was trying to buy the most modern, best tool for the job to start my channel and really build something here. That's why I bought this, because I knew I wanted to stream and make, you know, something from YouTube. I believed in myself when I bought this wheel. Big decision for me to spend what I spent here on this thing. It's like $3,000 with this wheel and the rig together at once. At the time, it was like a huge amount of money in my life, so 3 years ago. Since I bought this wheel, I bought like 7 cars. None of them cost $3,000. To give you an idea how expensive this thing was for me. Bought a bunch of crappy cars, and none of them were anywhere near as expensive as the rig and wheel that I'm using. Buy a fleet of cars for what this thing costs. It won't be very nice though.
Arctis 1999.
Also, Yogo, you've never seen any of those cars, but there are videos on my channel, Yogo, of all these cars when I bought them and had like adventures fixing them and breaking down. My channel is extremely diverse as far as the content I put here, Yogo. I've tried a lot of different things. Some vlogs, lots of streams. The bread and butter is the streams. I think I do like second gear. Look at that great exit it gave me. I'm trying to make up my mind. Looks like Ace is going 1,000% to try and catch me. He's giving it everything he's got right here at the end. He's on qualifying pace right now.
Arctis 1999 said you should invest in a round wheel.
He's fully focused.
You do really enjoy the difference.
I really do think I would as well. People told me I can get Xbox round wheels and they will work on here fine. So I can get like the Xbox version, which is cheaper, of the Ferrari wheel and have a round rim for once. I used to be so comfortable on a round rim. I had like a style where I would shuffle my hands more than anybody I've ever seen. My like jiggly style that I have, where I'm like doing a lot of sawing at the wheel, that comes from my little shuffles that I used to do. Probably. Ooh, I meant to be in third. I meant to be in third for that. I used to do all this shuffling, guys, and I have not used a round rim since I bought this in 2020 at home.
EMR55 said you adjusting the brake bias during the race.
Not during the race, but I really should have gone from 3 to 4 about like halfway through. 4 is actually way better at the end of the race. Even in the middle. 4 is like way easier to rotate. I left it on 3 like kind of on purpose, but I would normally drop it to go to 4 during the race. Make some of these easier on 4 for sure. Like this is a lot easier on 4, I bet. Watch me. My braking sucks, but then I can probably go right easy at the end. Yeah, you can just get power way easier and earlier. Glad I won that. But I feel bad that Clio RS and Apicella, we have to watch the replay and see how badly I did to them. Because I feel like I played a small part in their races not going well.
Said I bought the G29 for my PS5, and I love that thick face with tears.
G29 is probably the best bang for your buck on the market. You can get a G29 for under 200 any day of the week right now, and it will get you going. But I would say controller is as good as anything. Controller can be super fast in Gran Turismo.
EMR55 said to the rear.
EMR on this Citroen, even though it's mid-engine, in GR4 the mid-engine cars are very understeery, unlike in GR3 where they're oversteer.
55
So with this car I would go positive 4.
Thanks,
and with a lot of MRs in GR4, rear bias, positive bias helps. While in GR3 on an MR car, you would definitely not want to be going positive bias in any situation. Unless it's like maybe the Peugeot VGT. Something that's really understeering and killing the fronts. Let me say sorry to some peeps here. Already gone.
Ahmed Safar Raja said that was done nicely. Well done.
I'm really glad we got the 58.0 because I've never even come close to that. I think my best lap before that was a 3.
1999 said you just need the Universal Hub V2 and quick release, then any wheel rim from Fanatec or your local auto store H.
I'd rather go with rims that I don't have to use the Universal Hub because I like how the setup looks. I've seen what the Universal Hub looks like. My thing would like extend out here if I put like extra hubs. I'd rather just get rims that fit onto this one. So maybe the Porsche rim is the best bet because I don't really care like about spending like an extra 100 if it means just like I don't have to have my wheel sticking out here now. A lot closer to me.
Arctis 1999.
I've seen like it's like a stack of things.
Said true.
You end up with a shaft like this long off your base when you have the Universal Hub as well as the quick release, which aren't here, but I would need to add them onto this. So it's easier to I'd rather just get one of these. This one's actually broken here, I'll show you. My rim's actually in bad shape right now. I should go talk to my neighbor and be like, hey, just pop this off, bring it over, like, can we fix this, Bruce? Like, that should not be like that. I'm driving, like, holding this thing together pretty good.
Arctis 1999
It's a phone holder.
said it is pretty extended, I must admit.
Little phone holder. Can I balance my phone in it? We'll put something else. Chapstick holder. Allen key holder. Allen key is like practical use. Just stick that in there. Here you go. So the plastic cracked inside. I could repair this for sure, but I know Tuner sent me a link to buy new grips, and I just don't have the cash for it. I have to wait till I get paid from Liverpool at the end of the week here. I'm working for Liverpool SC Academy and Nike this week at a camp in Connecticut. I'm going to be running a camp as an assistant director all week long, and maybe after that I will buy grips, but maybe I'll also repair this in the meantime. I'll pull this off and do it the right way, not like glue it to my carbon fiber,
John in
but like
60 seconds.
repair the plastic part.
Said I'm watching IndyCar RN.
I don't understand why I always go faster on my EMEA account. I have faster times always on this account. I bring my best based on whoever's challenging me. If there's someone fast with me, then I have to go faster. It's kind of what happened, I think. What car does that go to? That's awesome. That's awesome. What engine is this? So this is an Aventador engine, but what does it go into? You guys would know. What can I stick that into?
John in 60 seconds. Said how many accounts do you have?
They definitely changed the algorithm of the roulette to give you like way better stuff. I'll show you. I have more than what's here. I have accounts from my PlayStation. There's like 3 of them that I no longer remember the passwords and emails to. But if we look, I have, let's see. This is my first account I ever made on PlayStation was this one, my Mike Grove account. My name obviously is Michael Grove. I got the name Mike no space Grove as the PSN for that one back in like 2007 or something. Like forever ago. It was 07 probably. And I remember playing Resistance Fall of Man, my favorite game ever. I have the box right there. Resistance Fall of Man and like Medal of Honor, or like one of the early Call of Duties, was my other game that I had at launch. I made this account when I joined PX7, aka Turismo. Back in the day, it was Turismo Racing, then PX7. This was my competition account for them because this account had the wrong age, and I was concerned that having the wrong birthday would mess up this, because I made this when I was 16, is why. And when I made this when I was older, so this has all my correct info. This one's my European, which we're on right now. And this is my Oceania, this is my other American.
Said hey, how you doing chat, and Penalty Collector.
Penalty Collector is
Mr.
doing good. We didn't
Moses.
collect any last race. We went a clean race with no pens. Would you guys prefer C? We could do C
John
also.
in 60 seconds.
I mean B.
Said Demito, fisted hand sign, thumbs up sign.
Did I set a time for B?
GSR Brian S.
I did, but it's not.
GMT
That's a sick time
Big
too.
Red 86. Said Medal of Honor was the shiz back in the day.
I sort of want to do that, but then that would mean missing race A for a while, so race B. Oh, I better hurry. Come on. Yeah, Medal of Honor was like
Demito
super
RS.
giant maps for PlayStation 3.
Said hit that jump.
Demito,
John
we
in
will hit
60
the
seconds.
jump. But this race is looking good, so
Said GSR is the best team.
I think so.
Thumbs up sign,
With
thumbs
me in
up
control
sign.
and in charge, it will be the best team. That's the best plan this team can have, is let me guide the way for that. Even though I don't run a GSR account, I am GSR, so I don't feel like I need a GSR account. I am GSR.
Demito
It is
RS. Said today is a esports day. PT Snow. Said Medal of Honor will always
I
be a
really
classic
liked that
corner
game.
hand
It
flex
felt a lot
biceps.
like Counter-Strike, in fact.
GSR
I had never
Brian
played
S.
that series before. I don't think I ever
GMT
played
Big Red
any
86.
Medal of Honor games before or after.
Said PS2
And that was like a
also.
PS3 launch title, and I
John in
really enjoyed
60
it.
seconds.
I really enjoyed it.
Said you should make an account called
But
GSR
Resistance Fall of Man was
Street.
just that much better, where I played Resistance 24/7, and the online mode in Resistance
PT
was
Snow.
unreal. With the Unreal Engine,
Said did you use
one of
to
the
play
first games to
Tokyo
use the Unreal
Street
Engine,
Racer?
and Resistance had 40 person lobbies. Imagine Gran Turismo with 40 person lobbies. We had 40 person lobbies back in 07 on the PS3. PD, I did not play that. I'm not familiar with that game. I really haven't played like tons and tons of games, to be honest. I played a lot of Gran Turismo, a lot of FIFA. Those are the top 2. Some Call of Duty for sure, like some zombies. But other than that, not a whole lot of other stuff. I'm trying to think. Monopoly, you guys know. I played a lot of N64 games when I was really little. I played like Star Fox and I'm trying to think. I don't remember. Vigilante 8 was a great game. I played plenty of THPS.
Said I still
Tony Hawk.
play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1.
This is not. I don't like when people warm the tires because it ends up just costing. Even though he got a great line through it, he lost like a tenth by doing that. Oh! Cold tires. There's no Citroens ahead of me. That's a Ferrari and a Macca. So I should be able to keep up with them without a problem, especially at the end when they have less tires. They should fall off, in fact. So I can afford to be very patient. I know Judicious really well, and I feel like I owe Cleo some extra room after last race, which I will make sure I do. You know, guys, we're almost at 4,000 subs. I'm so proud to be here, sitting here today, after many years of work, believing that, like, I could do the impossible and make a YouTube channel work on Gran Turismo and make it viable for me to, you know, really put all my time and effort into it. You know, it's really becoming something super special, and I want to hit 4,000 immediately. Can't wait to do that sometime in the next few weeks. If you can share my streams, my channel, my videos, if you have a favorite video of mine that you know people will like, feel free to share what I do, guys. I really love to do this. I'm going to do it as long as I can, the rest of my life kind of deal. I will be working and living around this game for a long time, I feel, until somebody makes me stop. Until I have a major opportunity that takes me away with soccer or something. I'll still grind this regardless. I don't care where I live, what I'm doing, what my life is like, what's going on. I will still be here for you guys, just so you know. So if you tell somebody to subscribe here or share my stuff, it's not like I'm going to be disappearing anytime soon.
Fender. Said speaking of soccer.
Was that this morning?
Fender.
What was the match like? Tell me about the match.
Arsenal 2023 community.
They have that cup earlier and earlier every year. Tell me about the match, Fender. Again, I'm not worried that Judicious is getting like little errors here. I think these guys are sitting ducks. As long as I'm in this car, I have confidence that I can push hard right to the end, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to. Those two cars. Those two cars are really good. Top tier cars in GR4, and they're good on tires also. They're not bad on tires. But this Citroen just seems to take care of its tires really well. And I think it's going to show at the last couple laps. I'll have chances right up to the end, even if I'm like this distance away is not comfortable to be this far from Cleo, but I think eventually Judicious will let me go, and we'll just start reeling him in.
Fender.
It's down to him. Judicious knows me really well. He will let me go. He knows I can lead and confidently get this done.
Fender. Said 1-4 to 1 on pens. Ujval Dutta. Said at Fender waving hand sign, champagne glasses. Fender. Said Ujval waving hand sign.
This Supra has a good run. And I guess I can't reel in the McLaren, I can't stay close enough. I won't get the push, unfortunately. But he's never seen anybody do that in his region before. Try to make sure he gets a good run so I can stay closer to Judicious. If I battle him, how does that help us? He's already there. I really don't understand how people think sometimes. Like in this region particularly as well, I don't want to be mean at all. I think it's just like the instinct of people to cover and defend and be desperate to dive when it just doesn't make enough sense in most of the situations I'm seeing it. It's like by default people's reaction and behavior when it really should be just selective when it's just not the general population. I see a little better behavior in North America. I'm there all the time, and I really do see people cooperate in the top split lobby that I'm in most of the time. In the top split lobby in EMEA, it's not quite that friendly. People aren't really concerned about the overall gap to the leader. They just want to battle for that spot right there and then, and they don't care if they crash for it. That's how people behave. They really don't care. See more retaliations in Europe as well. From my own experience the last couple months, a lot of retaliations on track. Quite a few. For sure more than North America. And I see them in North America too. I'd say it's like 2 to 1 more of them in these lobbies. Just people are just like so desperate and aggressive that there's just more like serious incidents to create problems. I feel like there's just like big dives here and people take it out on each other when it happens. They don't really hold back too often. The faster the driver is, I feel like the behavior and the mentality usually is more stable.
Still at work.
But everybody's fast in this top split in this region for the most part. What's up, Dwayne? Thank you so much. You're at work right now on a Sunday? I'm glad I'm not the only one who works on Sundays.
Fender. Said Dwayne waving hand sign, waving hand sign. PT Snow. Said people hate to accept that.
I think the reason it's so aggressive in Europe too is like you have different cultures and different driving cultures in every country, while in North America you really just have Canadians and North Americans, and then the South Americans have a very different driving culture that's much more aggressive and cutthroat. And that's like what North Americans kind of stereotype them as, even though again that's like driver to driver, the faster the driver, the better the skills and consistency. The racecraft is all on a higher level for the most part. Why is Danny not helping me? Come on, bro. Move over, Danny. He's like intentionally draft dodging.
Said yeah. It's my Friday. Thumbs up sign.
Oh damn, I didn't realize it was gonna go that slow. That felt fine to me.
Fender. Said now that you mentioned it, I actually haven't had any incidents with any South Americans for a long time. Fender. Said lots of close racing though.
Got the draft, sort of. I got it. double tapping throttle. Just one time's good. Be more patient for it. So about this point in the race, every car around me is going to start having tire problems, except for mine. Right about, I can sort of tell just by the pace right now. I don't feel like I'm doing a great job, but I'm not really losing these guys. In fact, I'm gaining while doing a bad job, so I think their tires are starting to go. The leader doesn't feel too much pressure though, clearly. He's doing a good job in that Ferrari. Let's see if he gets closer to us. What's up, Dan? Welcome back, Dan. Good to see you again, sir.
Data said nothing can match Citroen's tire wear.
I want to catch up, and I'm down to trust him. He's not understanding. I'm not freaking draft dodging. Go back in the way of the draft, bro. You're slowing yourself down. And me. What does this mean when I signal this way? I swear, you people. Don't slow yourself down. We need to catch the leader. I'm signaling to the wall. It's not his fault, it's how he was raised to be afraid of overtakes from 10 car lengths back.
Fender said rolling on the floor laughing.
It's literally not his fault. He does have to do that, unless it's me, so... But I'm signaling to the wall. I've made it very clear on that one. His tires are going. I shouldn't be this close. I think his tires are just not giving him good grip there anymore. 2 laps to go. He's probably got like halfway down on the tire, while mine's like 3/4, if we can see. These are my laps to really drive good and bring it home if I'm going to get back to the front. Ferrari looks like it's understeering pretty bad. Like I said, all these guys are in different cars than I am. Mine's the best on tires out of the group here. Final lap, I'm going to have a big advantage to be able to attack them. And they're going to be just hanging on, especially the Supra. Supra will be doing the worst on the final lap. I'll save everything for the final lap. He's getting the push. even if I'm in a half decent position, I'll probably push him. Because we're very close to the leader, and I'd rather just get a little closer than do anything stupid. He's going to still defend it, guaranteed. Even though I made it really clear I don't want to overtake him. I'm so close, he's going to be like crapping his pants right now and moving left immediately to defend the inside. Luckily for him, I got a bad exit and he won't feel the pressure. I almost nailed that wall behind him. He still does not have the draft. I'm signaling this way. I'm going to go to the wall. He hugged it too tight. It looks like he's able to get it settled. McLaren has fallen off. I suspect that Ferrari is going to have a rough last lap, and so will the Supra. Just tire-wise, they're pushing 1,000%. As soon as they look at those tires, they're going to
said there was drama
probably realize how bad they are.
This morning.
We're still in good shape. I took that a little sketchy, but we're in good shape. Danny seems more relaxed than Ace. Ferrari just hit the wall bad. Danny, I'm taking it. It's too late, Danny. Don't crush me, Danny. Don't be dumb. I've been nice to you all race, my man.
Ace has been upsetting a few people this week. Fender said RIP leader.
Bringing it right up to Danny. Ouch. That's going to be a tough move to pull off all day. I should have maybe backed out of it, because now I have to make up the tenths. He has no tires, so that final chicane is all mine. If I can hit it really well, I'll go right by him. He has no tires at all to do this.
Said this ACE guy caused havoc in key stream as well.
I didn't really get it perfect. That was solid, but not perfect. Well done. I should have made that move stick. I had the inside of him. He did a really nice job to hold the outside, to be fair. Maybe I should take the outside next time on that one. The outside didn't seem so bad. As long as someone gives you the space, the outside's probably the better move there. As long as someone gives you the room, you'll get a big exit and you'll have the inside for the next corner where you can't really go door to door in the next one as easily.
Said great racing.
So it's something to think about in the future. Like for after the first tunnel, you have that sharp right-hander. I tend to prefer the outside move on that right-hander a lot more. As an example of other outside moves that are easier, maybe. Thank you, Ujbal. Yeah, we were super patient with Judicious, super patient with Danny, and we ended up with a nice result. 1/10 away from victory is always good. Done well. I feel like my rig is like a little off-center right now. Like getting in and out of it has made it move a millimeter this way.
Fender said poor leader who binned it last lap disappointed face.
He's just like you.
Fender said he's just like me FRLOL.
I bet he's bummed about that. And the Ferrari as well, he did a really nice job to stay ahead in the Ferrari of all cars. He did do well. So now it's about to be 2 p.m. my time. We can do race A or race C. Let me know. I want to do B as well. If we wait 10 minutes, we can do B and then do C, which would be a nice way to do it. Because if we do B at the 30, there's a big gap. And if we just do the big gap now, we just get it out of the way now. We could do some Toyota practice. Set a time trial time if I wanted to. That'd be a sweaty thing to do. We'll probably practice for Toyota before I leave. I'll probably go to soccer today, even though best interest for me would just stream all day until my race. That's like 5 hours away, so that would be a little bit silly because I'd be exhausted by then. But I think what the plan is, I'll go play soccer at 4:30 my time, which would be in 2.5 hours, and I'll come back for the first slot. And regardless of how I do, I'll be happy with it. I think I'm really well prepared for the race today. Yesterday we were doing very good times in practice for Toyota. I'm just not sure what we would do for 10 minutes. We could do time trial or what else? This was not planned, and that's something that could get me in trouble if I entered this, even if I start at the back. But that would actually be like the greatest thing I could do on my stream, so let me think. I'm not qualifying for this either, but I don't want to make Polyphony mad at me. I'm sure they wouldn't get mad. But I'm not supposed to be doing main season.
GSR Brian S. GMT _ Big Red 86.
Should not enter this. It's not what I'm here for.
Haha. A _ Susan.
You want campaign?
Said push push.
Push push? Push it.
Fender. Said it's such a long
well,
race.
I would love that.
Fender.
I would love to do the long race, because then it fills my stream really well. We'd have great viewership if I did that. Like, a lot of people would want to watch if I did that race. But is it worth, like, getting a percentage of people mad at me, because some people always get mad about something, or Polyphony, who would then be, like, you know, within their rights to do something,
Susa 7.
even though they probably would not ever.
Said go. JJ.
I work for them, JJ.
Said why is Liverpool on your logo?
I am a coach for Liverpool as of tomorrow. I'm going to meet the staff in the morning at 7:30 to leave my house really early to get there, the other side of Connecticut, and then I will be working for Liverpool all week long. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do C and then I'll do B. Just do it like that. The gap later will suck, but it's okay.
JJ. Said wow coach. For what team? Congrats. JJ.
It's like a youth
Said
camp.
youth team.
A camp for kids, yeah, exactly. Exactly. There will be all ages there, like 6-year-olds to 15-year-olds will be there.
Goofy looking hippie. Said Mike Groven Club.
Yep, that's why it's there. Isn't that cool? And they're paying me big. They're paying me like for by far the most I've ever made for that type of camp. Significantly more. I started out like with week-long camps, like similar to that. I did one for Real Madrid when I was really inexperienced and didn't know what I should be paid. They paid me like $300 for a week, and this week I'll make more than 3 times that for the same type of work, same job.
Fender.
So I've come a long way. The Real Madrid camp was not run directly by Real Madrid. They had the licensing and the branding, but it was run by a private company that was not run well. This camp that starts tomorrow is run by Nike, and Liverpool FC Academy is the name of the subsidiary brand they're using, but it is literally Liverpool FC that runs this, and not some random guy who pays for the logo, like Real Madrid. Real Madrid was just some Spanish guy who paid to use the logo, and then ran the camps and collected huge fees. What was I going to ask in my poll? What's next? I should ask what car for Toyota. That's actually a way better question. I think it's going to be Supra.
Alex Carvajal said ha 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 ha, that's a good one, Fender. Alex Carvajal said had to stop lurking to say so, ha ha. Alex Carvajal said I wanted City to win this morning, eyes. Fender said I can't believe Ramsdale actually saved a pen, lol. Fender said his second this week. Goofy looking hippie said Pep Groviola is great.
That's an amazing poll I just made for you. Best poll ever, right there.
Alex Carvajal said I honestly don't know what Kovacic is doing in Man City.
That's like a squad player for them. Someone of that caliber is only a squad player on that squad. Until he proves otherwise. I don't think they're going to start him, unfortunately, for him. But I bet his wages don't make him not care. His wages make him just be like, you know, that's why he's there. Take a big paycheck and still play at the Premier League, still get caps because he's a really big team not in Saudi or something where you could make the same money but not get caps.
Ahmed Safar Raja said he's won UCL, lol.
Exactly, yeah, he's good. And he played through it. He played the match as well. He was very important in that match. I watched that match on stream right here. And when I had this crest made in 2009 or 10, I then had that with me in my hands during the 2012 against Bayern. I made that with my bare hands, that thing.
Fender said Yakova is really solid.
Honestly, guys, if I can compare myself to a pro, I have Kovacic, like passing and stuff, not midfield skills, but his passing and his ball play is good. But I have like really like better finishing. My friends like call me Aguero when I'm playing. A lot of my friends back in the day. My play style, explosive, direct. Cold tires.
Alex Carvajal said not much of an attacking and scoring midfielder, as good as City downgraded for sure. Car 7 OS, Doppler.
He gave me bumps.
Thanks for following. Fender said Bingo can still be his good, as he's at 32 after
Jeez. The McLaren and Judicious almost annihilating everyone Almost got me. Scared me so bad. I messed up. Thank you, Carlos. Carlos Doppler subscribed. Guys, say welcome to Carlos Doppler, please. Super cool. We got a subscriber right now. Thank you, Carlos. Trying to hit that 4,000 big time, guys. I want 4,000 immediately. If I could get it today, I would want it today.
Fender. Said Carlos, waving hand sign, waving hand sign. Clark. Said good afternoon, Mike, and chat waving hand sign. Fender. Said Luke waving hand sign, waving hand sign.
Subscribe to the channel.
Hello, Luke Clark. Welcome back. Luke, did you do the Super Cup, the Toyota Cup race? Or just the private stuff today? The league. The PRA's today, right? You did.
Clark.
How did it go?
Said I did.
Tell us. What was your strategy? What was your tire strategy? Very curious what you did and how it went.
Clark. Said I'm only GT2 though, dude, baby laps.
You won? Oh!
Said what up, bro?
But nice. Even though it's GT2, you still won. A win is a win. Just because it's GT2 doesn't mean there's not someone really fast with low ratings in there.
Clark.
You gotta survive in GT2 as well. 9 laps on soft, you said. That sounds about right. Hello, Seuss. Seuss, my man, how you doing?
Said I congrats, Luke. Fender. Said
GT2.
Jesus waving hand sign. Clark.
Automatic promotion to
Said
GT1 on the way.
Second in Europe eyes. Clark. Said in GT2. Clark. Said thank you, Fender person with praying hands. Fender. Said I'm first in my state in GT2, smiling face with sunglasses. Clark.
I will give this guy the bump as well. I'm happy to do it. He's driving pretty good.
Fender. Said I'll be GT1 next round, and in last for sure, LOL.
Shift it, shift it. Most people in the EMEA would dive that. The last two would have been big dives from everybody these guys race with, pretty much. But I see the big picture here. I'd rather we keep this beautiful train moving until the end. And if there's a time where I have to overtake, I'll do it. I don't have to do it yet. He's driving good. I'm driving good. Big picture mentality is what some people really need to hear. When you have people that like dive and defend when they're not being attacked, like those things need to stop. It's not helping. just slows everybody down, and then an accident will happen. Because we're all bunched and squashed into each other.
Al.Clark said, haha, I don't think you can move up till next season, dude. I've been racing A+S today, but still at GT2.
I'm gonna give him the bump again. I'm happy with this. Super can't overtake me if I bump here, and I know his car's faster. Which is fine. When I get to go by, I'll go by. He might even just give it to me when it's time. He's doing a very nice job. I'm just going really fast behind him.
Fender said next season, then LOL.
Maybe next lap we have to go though. Maybe next lap we have to go.
Said Fender.
Because now the Supra is right on me, and the Supra might not be so friendly. We've already seen he's giving me pushes already. He sees my mentality. These guys are now really working with me rather than against me.
Fender.
I would say. These guys fully understand
ZMA.
what I'm here to do, and that's not to wreck them, not to dive them and do something dumb. I'm trying to just get to the final lap, and then we can figure out who's going to win at that point. Cleo deserves this after last race. He had a really rough race. The race before last.
Blaine Gibson said nice. Congrats, brother.
Me and Fender are neighbors. I'm in Connecticut.
Fender said you think the cooperation in NA lobbies is because oval racing is more popular here. Fender said that's my theory.
I may give him the push again. He's far enough ahead where I'm not going to dive that. If I was right behind him right now, maybe we should do it. I'm just not that close. Actually, the last two races have been rough for Cleo. Cleo was winning last race and crashing the wall on the final lap. Poor Cleo, man. That's heartbreaking what we saw last race for him. The race before, I crushed him into the wall along with somebody else. Sort of. So I hope he ends up with a result he deserves here. No crashes on the final lap for Cleo this time. Again, we talked about it last race. The tire wear is in my favor. Eventually, Cleo and the Supra behind will have really bad tires, and I just won't. Mine will never really get that bad. So I have the advantage in the final laps to rely on. If it's close, I can get it done. This time we want to stay very close right here. This is the time to stay close. The Ferrari's going to win this race. He's got that. I can't do much. He's got it. I have to push. We got to get him somewhere else. I should have gave him the push again. Big picture. Just wait till the final lap when they have no tires. Then I'll really make it difficult for them. I want to work together until it's time to decide the order of the finish. You can't do that all the time. You can't trust everybody like this, but I think these two guys are people I can trust right now, for sure. I feel it. I feel the good vibes through the internet. Saw it in my mirror. Seems like an odd place to spin, sort of. But the Supra is a little tail happy.
OGR Rockstar. Said race is too long to run.
Oh, you're right. I can't even run all slots. You're right. You're right, Rockstar.
Said GD Luck Champ.
Wait, no, wait. It's 2 hour gaps. You can. It's 2 hour gaps. Are you sure about that? I believe it's 2 hour gaps between races. There's only 3 slots. I should be able to use one of each. I don't really want to do that, but that would be interesting. Just see the differences. And I like 2 of the 3. I don't really like the BRZ. To be fair, I really don't enjoy driving it. Yeah, and it's a 2 hour gap.
It takes an hour.
It used to be 1 hour gaps, but now they are 2 hour gaps.
OGR Rockstar. Said you can, but last race may suffer fatigue.
Hey, if there's anybody who can do it, it's me, Rockstar. I don't know how long you've been watching, but I have 20-hour streams under my belt, and I average like 6 hours. I regularly hit like 8 to 10 during the week, like once. So if anybody can take a long race or 2 back to back, it's me. My upbringing as a competitive driver in this game, endurance racing was always what I gravitated to. I liked learning tracks over a long race. You just continually improve until you're sick of it, and you just always feel like you're gaining and gaining in an endurance race.
OGR
Your technique
Rockstar.
just refines so much because you have so
Said
many,
you can do it, bro, for sure.
mandatory laps to do.
Clark. Said like deployed.
I didn't realize that car behind us was so close, so I won't go for it until we're alone. If we were alone, I would have did it. Would have sent that, but I think it's better that I wait. Final lap, we do it. He is slowing me down a bit, for sure. I could be doing low 58s if I had been in front this whole time. Back to back to back to back, but I'm enjoying this race so far, for sure. The dirty air is just not helping me go faster. It seems. Looks like the McLaren just had a wall tap at a bad time. I heard it. I think I have to push again, unless I can get a bigger run. The run's just not there for me. I think he realizes how patient I've been. He'll probably give me lots of room here, I imagine. That's something his Ferrari can't even do. Maybe if I'm driving it. And then, I don't know about this late in the race though. Oh, that's a bit slow, unfortunately. Unfortunately, a bit slow when I needed a good one. The exit speed was good in the end. The line was not great, but the exit speed was there. I won this race with kindness. Haven't won yet, but I've gotten into the first with kindness. I never battled. I never did anything silly. Never made myself look desperate, and in any way. And look at me in the lead anyway. Just lucky I had good people to race with that didn't, you know, mess it up. We all kept it cool, not just me. Horrible, but we're okay. I did the whole race on 0. Something I've never done before. That's probably why I didn't have any
said great drive.
crazy lap times. Rotation's not there. I'm not going to change it now either. At this point, we're still leaving it now.
Fender said GG.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Rockstar and Fender.
Fender said what a win.
That's a proper win. Like, I didn't have to do anything crazy. There was no wild,
said
anger from anyone.
Underscore Rockstar.
No wrecks except for Danny and his spin.
L.Clark said bottle with poppy cork. Fender said underscore dubs 4 days. Underscore dubs for days.
Dubs for days.
Underscore dubs 4 days. Gabriel Africany said I just win the Gazoo race.
Nice job, Gabriel. Nice job, Gabriel. A win for Gabriel.
Michael Grove.
Did you use traction control? I know a lot of people have been recommending traction. Did you use TCS1 during the race?
OGR Rockstar said mad skills. So patient and respectful. You built that up.
It was nice to share with you like my mentality through it all. Just
Gabriel
be cool the whole way, and as long as everyone else can see that and do it as well, we'll have a good race.
Abs.
You see so much nastiness
Clark
when people like don't know how to just
said
be cool.
Good man, Gabriel light skin tone sign of
They
the
just go
horns.
for it.
Armand, the black Bruce Wayne said what time is your Toyota Cup slot?
It's in 4.5 hours from now. 4.5 hours from now. Looking forward to it, Armand. There's something I want to remind you guys. I said it earlier in the week a few times. Thank you, Arham.
Said
Arham.
nice receipt.
I think it's Arham.
OG are
Arham
rockstar.
said nice race. Thank you. Thank you
Said
guys. Thank you.
awesome
Thank you. Thank you.
content champ. Fender. Said congrats Gabriel.
What was I gonna say? This week I have the Liverpool camp. I'm gonna be really busy with that all week. But I want to mention, until Liverpool pays me, and until YouTube pays me, probably the 21st for YouTube, Liverpool might be like, you know, close to that date as well. I don't really have anything but the money that I've been saving up. If you guys choose to support this channel at all this day, this week, this month especially, everything should go to the link over there, the PayPal link, the Cash App link, the Venmo link. This month's going to be a difficult one for me, at least the next couple weeks, until I get my YouTube check and my Liverpool check. The Liverpool check will be a big check too, so really looking forward to that. Just want to remind anybody, in case you do want to support, don't do Super Chat or memberships pretty much the rest of the month. Those things really help. They're tremendous. I will get paid from last month's support in that way on the 21st. But anything like that doesn't go to me until September if you do it now. And this month's going to be a tough month for me. Next month will be potentially the most money I've ever made in my life. So I'm really looking forward to September, getting back to teaching again, getting back to coaching my high school team for soccer. It's going to be an amazing September for me. And I appreciate all the support you guys have given me to get me to this point. I've been streaming here, I think, about a year and a half, almost every day at this point. We started going every day before the summer started last year in late May. Created this. I gave up jobs to do this. I gave up coaching jobs that I had. I gave up my Airbnb business that I used to run, all to really focus every last ounce of effort here. I couldn't, you know, split myself any further. So we can do race B now. I think the plan is, let's do race B. We'll hit the jump, and then we'll take a break after we hit the jump. I should do some practice jumps. So again, my race is in like 4 hours from now. I'll probably take a break in 2 hours from now, and I'll go play some soccer for a couple hours. I'll try to be back here and ready for that first slot. That's going to be a challenge for me, but I think I can do it. To go and come back in that amount of time, 2-3 hours, is tough. But I'll just try to leave on time when my alarm goes off, and it'll be okay. Fender, thank you so much, Fender, for that $5 PayPal donation. Thank you, Fender. My Massachusetts, New England brother. Thank you, Fender, man. Can everybody give Fender a big shout out? I really mean it when I'm saying don't super chat or do any membership stuff this month. It's not really going to help me this month, when next month I think I'm going to be so well paid that I don't really even care about stuff. You know, my YouTube check won't be necessary next month because of how much work I'll be doing coaching soccer, teaching as a special education elementary school teacher. I should be all good next month on everything. And I'll try to save a lot of my record revenue that it should be there from my jobs. I'm still, even though I am full-time this summer, I've announced full-time, I'm going to go back to my full-time jobs in the spring, in the fall, and try to manage everything. And then every summer, if I have the option, I will just take a break from teaching like a lot of my colleagues do. I have colleagues as teachers that every summer they go to like Newport and or Nantucket, and they go to like vacation houses the whole summer. So I think maybe my future is that every summer I'll just be a full-time streamer, and every summer will be this huge rush of activity and free time for me to just enjoy life and play this game. I think that's a good move if that's how it works out. Until eventually I just don't even need a day job anymore, if that's the case. I'd probably keep it even if that was the case, as long as I felt it was still like, you know, something I wanted in my life. I love teaching. I love coaching soccer. Super fun. Super easy as well. I've had some really difficult, annoying jobs in my job history. I would say being an accountant was probably the most annoying job, and as a car salesman, probably the most difficult job, because just the hustle was like non-stop. There's more physically demanding jobs that I've had too, and I thought those were annoying also, but I'm really lucky to have what I have now, where none of my jobs are anything but a pleasure for me to go and do them. I like them all. They're just the things that I enjoy, like this. Soccer stuff. I'll just do the lap. More warm up. Go two. So we should start first. Or not. Wow. Okay. Crazy times up front. What's my time on the other account? Actually, maybe my time's really slow. I might be thinking 203s is fast when it doesn't seem like it. I have it's got to be like a 202 at the other one then. The idea here though is I want to take the lead and then do the jump in the lead and keep the lead. That might not be possible if I'm starting 5th to get the lead far enough.
Fender. Said she some of those times.
That's what I'm saying, Demito. I don't really want to do the jump if it
RS.
means throwing away results.
Said jump.
I want to do the jump when I'm in the
OG
lead and I want to
Rockstar.
keep the lead if possible.
Said hot time. I can get any more out of 203.3.
I'm really curious what the time is on my other account now. Is it better or worse than that?
Fender. Said on the US account, I think you have a 3-something. 13 brew. Said Dorito Power. Fender. Said low 3s, I think.
Low 3s?
OGR Rockstar.
Dorito
Said
Power.
love
Brew,
love.
hello. I made that for you. I was thinking of you when I
Fender.
wrote that, Brew. Not gonna lie.
Said
I wrote that
13
thinking of
brew,
you and I'm
waving
glad
hand
you saw
sign,
it.
Waving hand sign.
I'm glad you saw it.
Goofy looking hippie.
Thank you again,
Said
Fender. I see
jump.
the notification on my phone of that PayPal donation,
13
Fender. Thank you again for the $5
Said
PayPal
Yuri
donation,
Bunker,
Fender. Can
waving
use that
hand
today if I
sign,
need to.
mean.
If I
Fender
need
face
something
with tears of joy.
at all, I can now,
13
have that little bit extra. It really helps. Versus
Said
a super
glad
chat or a
to.
membership, I can't use it till next month.
Goofy looking.
This is the hard month of my year right here, guys.
Said
So
why
thank you for all your
does
support
Dorito only
all the
have
time.
35%. OGR Rockstar. Said now they are too quick. Fender.
Is Genesis deciding he wants to
Said
understeer?
13. Brew rolling on the floor laughing.
I think that was a
rolling on
case
the
of
floor
defense
laughing.
that didn't need to be happening. Like I was saying, he was defending nothing at that point. Just slowing himself down. Just making sure we don't have a good run up this hill, pretty much. Not that we had anywhere to go. Another Jenny parked up in the way. Oh no!
Fender. Said Genesis is really popular here.
Can I Moses maneuver these guys? Can I do the Moses again? We did a Moses last night. Can I do the Moses on the Jennies? Moses, please. doesn't turn when I need it to right there. I've been trying to do that all week, and this car does not want any part of turning right when I need it to there. Oh no.
Ugly wretch. Thanks for following. Demeter
I'll have to try another technique or something.
Said almost.
That's good racing with me and that Jenny. That Jenny slowed down for me. Ugly wretch, thank you. Ugly wretch, thank you. New subscriber, guys. One more person to welcome, please. Please welcome Ugly wretch. You are beautiful, my man. Thank you. Guys, say hello.
Fender. Said wretch, I like your name, LOL, waving hand sign, waving hand sign.
I think I should change my brake balance. I feel so much understeer on 2 right now. I think I want 3. I'm a little scared to trust 3, but might be better. Be less careful. Still got it. My poor grip here is keeps like making crack noises. It's eventually gonna fall off while I'm driving. It's pretty certain about that. An accident. Got a little understeer. Tiny bit. Race incident. Race incident.
OGR Rockstar. Said wind direction is playing havoc, useless. Then switches west next race.
RD.6 subscribed to the channel.
Those downshifts help so much. Stayed in second.
Alto Animal. Said if everyone quit buying into the meta car, crap PD would quit doing it.
Alto, it comes down to winning. I mean, people should stop being like anti-meta this, anti-meta that. I've seen Cyrus and others making like anti-meta videos. I think it's so dumb. Like if people want to take a fast car to do well in the race, what's wrong with that? I think PD and their balance of power, they intentionally make certain cars strong because those are the partners. That's just how it is, and people need to stop like being upset about it. That's what pays for this game. This game is extremely expensive to run. This game costs a fortune to run, and that's why there's only a few competitors like iRacing that can even afford to be a competitor in the first place. And think how much money that game, you know, takes in revenue to pay for itself. Sony pays for this game, as well as the manufacturers themselves that, you know, have the partnerships. Those guys are the ones paying for us to be playing this. This is not free. The servers and the electricity. That's a silly reason to hate, I would say. You know what I would say. They're proud. Just like if there was an American car game, the American developer might think, hey, let's make these American cars just a little better than they actually are. Just 1% better. It's part of, you know, culture that they want their cars to do well. And the reason you don't like their Japanese cars not doing well is because you're not Japanese. If you were, you wouldn't really mind it, would you? It wouldn't be an issue. I don't think you should mind it now either. They're pretty well balanced right now. When you think of it, the Porsche is really good. It's not Japanese.
Said that's the exact
it's not really like black and white like that. The Porsche is like the secret partner, in a way. Always been good since day one. I don't understand that move very much. He's leaving it open.
Fender said they've also had longer.
Exactly. Nissan was the first one to like really care about them at all. I'm sure if Ford would have cared first, they would have been with Ford. But Nissan was the one that showed them the love.
Alto Animal said there should be any meta cars, period. Fender said Porsche does sponsor some stuff in the game, to be fair.
They're the secret partner.
Zylo
Porsche is the secret partner.
said I agree, Alto. Fender said there's always going to be a meta in online competitive games. Fender said that's how they work, LOL. Alto Animal said they have a clear and evident bias.
It's part of what pays for the game, though, is what I was saying, Alto. Game wouldn't be paid for. Like, why would those companies want to do it?
Clark
They need incentive to pay.
said I mean to be
throw their
fair,
money at
IRL,
PD.
There is always a better
PD
car
tells them,
than
we'll
that.
market you, we'll make your cars appear like, you know, as good as they can be for your support. We try to have, they really do try to have a balanced thing, but there's gonna be cars that are winners and losers on every version of the BOP. There's no such thing as a perfect BOP. That is not a thing. Never has been a thing, never will be a thing. You can try.
Alto Animal said that is the exact reason. I will never use
Well, we'll
the
see
full
tonight.
package
Tonight we
cars.
have the Super Cup where you can pick one of the three. We'll see if the Super is better. It's a Metacar race tonight. It's all Metacars. Metacar battle. Meta partnership super battle. So I think we'll do 2 more of these
Fender
because of the timing.
said different Bob in the Toyota car.
I heard that the only difference is a 1% difference in power for the Supra, that the Supra is 1% slower. That's what I heard.
Said it's a meta car race.
Whoa, hold on,
It's
Etman!
that way.
Etman just did a super chat, I'm sorry, a PayPal donation as well. And there's a message with it. Thank you, Fender, and now Etman. Can't wait for your YouTube video on our Nordschleife rain race. Etman, there's no doubt I'm going to make that video. That is probably a video that will be one of the most successful videos I have ever made. just because of
Fender.
how unbelievable that race was.
Said Edmund. _ legendary.
That might be one of the most
_
watchable
legendary,
videos I will ever make.
_ legendary.
Now or in the future. So
Alto animal.
I can't wait either. Guys, 10
Said
bucks
good
from
afternoon,
Edmund, guys.
everyone.
Thank you so much, Edmund. I'll let you see his message. If I can hide the name and still let you see it, I think it's good. There you go. You can see it now. Here, check it out. Thank you, Edmund. Thank you, Edmund, so much for that $10
Edmund.
super chat. I'm sorry, PayPal donation.
Said
I keep calling
take
it
your
super chat.
time.
PayPal donation
Smiley
from Edmund.
face. L. Clark. Said Edmund smiling
In
face
this
with
race, I'm going to do
sunglasses,
something
light
different.
skin
I think
tone
I want to
sign
hit
of
the
the
jump
horns.
on lap 1
_ rockstar.
and then just be really
_
careful
legendary.
re-entering, I guess. But it's really a good way to
Alto
cause an
animal.
accident. Should wait
Said
till lap
that's
2
my
or something.
100% gripe with PD.
I crashed somebody the other day. It's nice to like, because a lot of people will start at the front with a fast time, but they intend to race in the back. If I do the jump on lap 1, everyone sees it, which is going to spread the jumping more in the future. But also, it's just like, you know, it's too dangerous to really re-enter when there's like the whole pack of cars maybe coming down the straight next to me door to door potentially. It's really dangerous for me to do it on lap 1 for everybody else. Nice to see I'm in the top 10. Friends top 10. Could probably like smash this time based on what I was just doing. I think if I can do the downshifts to 4th on the top of the mountain, they actually give you better runs down. Max power. It's a nice time.
Fender. Said oh I forgot to tell you, Max Power did the jump from the lead again yesterday, LOL.
Getting me hyped right now hearing
Fender.
that. I love to hear that.
Said won the race too.
That's because of, is that because of me or is that because of me? Like, you tell me. Has anybody else done the jump and tried to win races with the jump? I think it's only me until now. And I'm happy that other people are catching on. My formula for success
Alto
here.
animal. Said if the meta car is an Aston Martin, or a Jaguar, or a Mustang, then I'll use the meta car rolling on the floor laughing.
See, Alto, you shouldn't even say that, Alto.
Fender.
You're contradicting yourself because it's
Said the Grove
it's
influence fire.
two British cars and an American car. These are English-speaking countries. Alto, you're just as biased as PD. I hope you know that. You can't say all American English-speaking ones and seem less biased. Which Aston Martin do you want? You want the Vantage or you want the DBR? And the Mustang, I mean. That one could use a BOP pump. I would like to see the Mustang be a strong car in this game. I think this game is at its best and the power cars are good.
Fender. Said
Thank
I
you. Yeah,
hope
we're gonna
the
hit the jump like.
is the new
I think
GR
lap 1, I'm just gonna take the
smiling
chance.
face with sunglasses. OGR Rockstar.
We can only hope, Fender.
Said
GR3
back
ambulance.
for YA Big Race Mate. GD Luck. Alto Animal. Said group 3 or 4 cars.
Come on, I need better jumps than that. We need better jumps. Almost had it.
Alto Animal. Said more worthless cars we won't ever use for the new update. GT Wolfie. Said
They're
what
not
up,
worthless. Don't
rockstars?
call them worthless.
Like
It's an
drops,
ambulance
thumbs
for
up sign,
crying out
thumbs up
loud.
sign.
We need ambulances, Alto. We need those.
Said Wolfie waving hand
How will
sign,
we
waving hand
take the
sign.
people? Oh my God. To the hospital,
Clark.
Alto.
Said
Hello,
Wolfie
Wolfie.
smiling face with sunglasses, light skin tone sign of the horns. Alto Animal. Said Wolfie, Fender, Rockstar. Alto Animal. Said we make perfectly good ambulances right here in America.
Ah!
Alto Animal. Said rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Fender. Said remember when you could drive on the moon.
Oh! This beautiful view we have over here.
GT Wolfie. Said Fender, like, Alto. Waving hand sign gonna make a coffee and join you lads.
50 seconds. Wait. Oh, they named the corner and they put it right there. Ow!
Fender. Said GT, also used to
this
have
wrist
a car
has got some
with
pain
literally
from
any
playing this too
horsepower,
much.
LOL.
My wrist just got cranked like opposite side by the wheel. Just trying to turn around here. I wanted to do a burnout up the hill that like lasts forever.
L. Clark. Said man down.
Spin him. Endless burnout! Endless burnout up the hill! I don't think we have time to do more burnouts. Kai Racer, look at that. This is a new Kai, a different Kai. I only know one Dutch Kai Racer.
Victor Thorpe. Said good evening.
Hello, Victor.
Matthew Stagner. Said waving hand sign.
Let's see, we have right now a grand total of 42 likes right now. Thank you for the
Alto
42
animal.
likes.
Said I understand from your point of view, my man, using meta cars. But for me, the maybe average racer, I could care less.
For you, the average racer, the meta car matters way less. Just so you know. Like, you can win races in any car if you're in a lobby that's not the top split lobby. Potentially, you could win in way wider variety of cars. When you have a sweat at the front, that's meta, it's hard, but if you have just like a lobby of less sweaty people, you can use any car and be successful. They're that close. They're like, if somebody way better than me races me in any car, they could probably beat me. If it's like Gallo, one of my friends like that. They could make me look real bad in any car.
Alto animal.
Just so you know, Alto.
Said I just enjoy using non-meta
You can still do
cars.
it. You can still enjoy it. It probably makes it more fun for you if they're not meta, doesn't it? You wouldn't want them if they were faster. Lap one jump or save it? We save it? We'll save it. We'll save it.
Quan Drayton. Said when
Not
people
lap one. I
take
feel like
the
I'll
last
take people
lap,
out if I
like
do.
The last lap we're a face.
This guy just wants to defend, so we'll give him something to go forward for. I want him to just move left and take the corner. He's willing to just ruin his corner, defend, like, absolutely, like, dead brain. I don't know what he's doing. So much defense.
Alto animal.
But I guess if it's a situation where, like,
Said I
every
absolutely
single
cannot
last
stand
person's gonna do it, you have to, I guess.
personally.
Like I said earlier, I don't blame them.
Myself.
That's just how things are here. Where people ruin their corners to defend from ghosts.
Fender. Said I don't like driving the Supra.
The ghost got him. The ghost got him.
Nice though.
All that defending. The Porsche is the better car here of the two. Pretty certain about that statement. they're quite even
Alto
because of the
Animal
balance of power actually not being that bad.
said I don't
Two
mind
partner
the
meta
Porsche
cards,
after
sort
the
of.
last update. Before that, it was hard for me to try to.
I feel like when you have
control
enough
my heart rate.
metas, Alto, it kind of balances
Fender.
things. You need some
Said
reference
there are
of
few
what the
cars
top
that
tier
use
is to
this
have a
race
balance.
that
You know,
usually aren't
you
measured
can't have a balance if
in
they're.
the entire way.
It's not my job to make these things. I know Hazal and
Said I
some of my
like
friends
driving the
actually
Supra,
help Polyphony to
only
make the
when
balance of
other
power.
people are using it as well.
But it's never going to be perfect. No matter how much time and effort and science goes into
Fender.
it. Really difficult. You need
Said
AI.
Renault.
We need the
Really
power of
nice.
AI to be harnessed to make a perfect balance of power so nobody can ever complain again. It will be communist driving. Everyone is the same and equal. Ah! No! I'm okay, I'm okay. We saved it. Dropped a bit of time with that wall hit. It was a big wall hit. Looks like that car up ahead went in the grass by accident just now. Slowed himself down a bit.
Chancel said AI. All vanilla, all the
Hello,
time.
Peter.
Hey, Grove.
Great to see you, Peter. Looks like my only chance is when they battle. Some ground will get made up. Should have stayed in fourth because look at that understeer. That's all because I went down too early to third gear. Big bite of the left. Usually I do like a gear change there to stabilize the car, but I've been now this race trying second alone or third alone, no gear change. I definitely got to try a race or two with the Porsche at some point. That whole pack will catch me if I do it. I'm thinking about it. We do last lap. We'll do it. Last lap. should be just fourth to third. That's it. Oh, Kai Racer getting overtaken? Or he defended it. He defended it.
Said Kaj is so fast, lol.
And Super having a real go at him right now. When I streamed on Twitch, I often used to see him in my chat and saying hello. He was already really fast like 2-3 years ago.
Fender said the world tour drivers are on an insane level. Fender said he's still super young, I think.
Yeah, he can't qualify. Or maybe maybe next year. He might be like 17.
Fender said he is qualified this year, if I remember right.
Okay, that would make sense.
Fender said think he
Here we
just
go.
turned 18.
Ah! Will I get there first? Nope. I didn't get back off the grass quickly enough.
Fender said Elite Air.
That was pretty big. For in the race, that was really big, honestly. Usually I try not to go so big
Fender
when I want to land. That could have flipped. That's how big I went.
Grove Street Airlines now departing.
Dirty tires affecting me here. We're a little dirty. Maybe this is the reason to do it on lap 1, because if I do it on lap 1, my dirty tires, they're already cold, so I'm not like, I'm at less of a disadvantage if I have dirty tires when everyone else has the cold tires. Versus if they're all super warm lap 4 tires, and I then get really dirty tires.
GT
That don't go away until half a lap later.
Said straight to the business lounge after the race for Bundy and Coke.
Wrist is okay. Well, this wrist has been sore for like a year and a half now. I just hope that like I never have like an issue with these tendons and stuff and all the stress they go under. I think my seating position and just the way that I drive, I'm very left dominant, and this rim is tiny. Like, I wish it was a little further, a little higher. This is really a formula rim. I should be seated in a formula way to use this, not like the upright spot that I'm in. That's probably why my wrist hurts. It's always like angled, cranking it.
Fender said only 5s off a world tour driver even with the jump eyes.
Yeah, we did okay besides that. What I need to do now is maybe if we could set a better time and start in front of or right behind Kai Racer, then that would be a better race for you guys if I battled him directly.
GT Wolfie said yeah, I make sure I recommend, otherwise I get sore wrists. Fender said do you do hand flexibility, the strength stuff?
No, I don't. when I played tennis
GT
as like a
Wolfie.
pro, as like an 18-year-old, 17-year-old,
Said
like really,
recline.
really intense tennis player. I was playing tournaments every weekend. I was #1 player at my school at the time. I would do like stretches and stuff for my wrists and like my hands. You stretch down, you stretch back for tennis because you don't want your hand like getting like cramped up and tired while you're gripping the racket trying to win. But I don't really do anything now. My arms are really strong because of that tennis background, especially my right. It's like disproportionately stronger than my left. And people always make the joke, but it's from tennis. Hitting like 500 serves a day will give you a big bicep. I was hitting crazy amounts of serves and forehands every day. I worked at a tennis place as well.
Fender.
As a 15-year-old.
Said I had some issues with my hands, the wrist from boxing and basketball.
I would finish my work duties, which is like cleaning things, and then I would like have free court time as my like payment plus like a little bit of money, and I would just hit like with the
Said
they had like a ball machine that would like fire
helpful.
balls at you, and I would just like work on my technique for everything for hours. I really enjoyed working on my technique so much as a young kid because I saw the potential in what I was doing. I was absolutely disgusting at tennis as a 14-year-old, 15-year-old. I was like way stronger than most kids at that age. I honestly had like the same body I have now at like 14, 13, 12 years old. Not that different. Same height. I was like the tallest kid in my school until middle school.
Fender. Said tennis
I'm only 5'8".
is so hard.
5'9". I'm like 5'9", really. 5'10". I haven't had a physical in a while.
GT Wolfie.
Tennis is hard. Now, I really give tennis when parents ask me about sports and like what I recommend for their kids for like training and like other sports besides soccer. I always say tennis first because tennis I feel is why I have such good reactions as a driver. I think it's because of tennis. You're absolutely forced to outthink people and just go a step ahead mentally and predict where you need to be so much in tennis. I think that's a huge part of my background that means that, is why I am the way I am.
Fender.
I was like all-star
Said
baseball from my area as a
underrated
kid
as well.
until I decided to quit around the time tennis got serious. Baseball got harder and harder. The pitchers at like 13, 14 years old, there were kids that were started throwing like 80, 90 with sliders at like 14, and it's just like unstoppable shit. Couldn't deal with these kids. Baseball got really hard around high school.
Fender. Said yeah, I stopped at 16. It gets wild so fast.
My role on the team for baseball, I was known in the team as like the big hitter. I often got put on designated hitter duty because they knew I'd get RBIs like all day. Not really like home run style hits. I never really had home runs. I would get a lot of like deep doubles and triples. Never home runs. As a young kid. That extra 10 yards just wasn't in my bat. You want me to do the NSX in Race C? It's actually really good at Race C. I think that car's potentially better than like the other MRs, except the Citroen. The NSX seems to be very comfortable at that race. I went with somebody on track with that car the other day, and I was impressed how well the NSX did. So slow. I can't see, get out of my way! If I had the button assigned, I would turn it off. But I don't have the button assigned. It should reset him too. Any sector where I'm this close, it should reset. I don't have all the settings done. Nice view over there, nice view.
GT Wolfie. Said map that mess dude.
On my main account, it's there. The one that I actually do a lot of time trial on is set up for all the little stuff that I need. We have time for one quick jump. After this race, we're going to do race C once again. I think I'll do 2 in a row, and then that'll probably be break time for me at that point. Tell Sunday to his face, like, stop defending. T2 is yours, sir. Grazie. So he understands, like, please, stop defending. I was gonna tell him directly, stop defending. I just told him, that is your corner. Thank you. Don't cover it. He may not understand English, but I gave him the grazie.
GT Wolfie. Said GLHF.
2 races in a row, he
Fender.
sacrifices turn 2.
Said
For no
smiling
reason.
face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
Look at the rims on Sunday's car.
Said he's definitely defending.
I don't think he's going to. I think he got the message. He didn't respond, but hopefully he saw that. If he does defend it and then mess up, I'll be frustrated.
Peter Chancel. Said True Grove the key to ball and puck sports is to evaluate.
And I think tennis is probably the fastest moving ball sport.
Is going to be as well as predict whether
You make a really good point with how you broke that down, Peter.
Years coached hockey.
Tennis is probably the fastest moving ball sport.
L. Clark. Said you've started the mind games, now face with tears of joy. Fender. Said ice hockey, I would say, is the fastest. Tennis is more cardio intense though. Fender. Said or a different type of cardio at least. Stagner. Said no ball in hockey face with tears of joy.
The power on that Jenny, very impressive.
Fender. Said pucks count winking face.
Finally, I got it to turn left. I have to go to first. Why am I understeering? Thought I did a good job there.
Peter Chancel said hockey players GER a break as they go on with line changes.
I think the difference with tennis too is like why it's so you know key for what I'm doing here reaction wise is you're by yourself. There's no teammates, so you're 100% engaged throughout the match at full intensity. It's a lot like driving in a way, but instead of a ball and a racket, you use a car to battle each other. But for real, I at some point in my youth, I started watching a lot of tennis, and I saw Roger Federer doing what he did in the early 2000s, 2001, 2002. I was like, wow, that guy's pretty cool. Let's try and be like that guy a little bit. I love tennis. I played it before. Let's go back to it. Mom, can you get me into this? She's like, yeah. So from then on, I like self-motivated myself and self-taught myself until I had some good training until like 17 years old. At 17, I started getting really serious about my soccer. I only started playing soccer at 16 a little bit. By 17, it was pretty much my main thing, and tennis had fallen off because it's expensive sport to play at a high level. You can't really do that in Connecticut all year round unless you have money because you need indoor court time. In Florida, you can play all year round, it doesn't matter. It's easy. Here, you just can't play in the wintertime outside like that.
Fender said boxing is a lot of pattern recognition and experience.
I told you guys last night, my grandfather, Izzy Grove, is a well-known boxer from like the 1920s and 30s. He's a champion middleweight boxer at like 150 pounds, 155. And I have like that as like my hereditary upbringing as, you know, a legitimate, 100% no joke, like professional athlete in my family, one generation back. A guy who really went and fought for real to be a pro.
Fellow Gran Turismo enthusiast.
So I mean that's who I am in a nutshell. What's up, Mugo?
GT
My other grandfather was like a military general in Argentina.
Waving hand sign. Peter Chancel said tennis has long-term strategy along with quick twitch reflex.
My actual father, I don't really know him like that.
Fender.
Bit of a shady businessman, as far as I know, not much more. Didn't really do a whole lot. That impressed me, that he told me about. Only spoken to that guy a few times. I believe he lives in Florida in his old age now.
Al. Clark.
Like 80 something.
Light skin tone sign of the horns.
I blew that one. I was getting really close to Kai and I just keep ruining those last couple corners there. The Porsche's got a great advantage if you don't try to match it.
Said Makar.
Yeah, all my soccer play as well is like influenced by my tennis play. I'm very explosive, and I use the quick muscles for sure in soccer. I'm like somebody who pressures the defense like relentlessly when I'm on the field. What I want to do, I use my reactions to win the ball off the defense. I give the defense a hard time whenever I'm on the field. I get my goals from harassing the defense, and I just end up being in the way when they're trying to move the ball around. And then if my teammates help me, that's what's going to get me an opportunity when my teammates come and pressure with me. It's a high-risk strategy to play as a player, but I have, you know, the ability to read people well enough to do it, where I will catch somebody off of the feints, and I'll put my foot like way out, you know, as far from my body to block a pass. I got really, really good at that 2-3 years ago, my defense. But from the front is where my defense is the best. My defense is high-risk defense also, I leave a lot of space to try to, make sure I win the pass. So I'm really not good in the back as like a last man defender, center back. I can play really well in the wing for defense. When I play with my buddies today, they have a really hard time. If I come to get the ball, they're not really trying to challenge me. There's not many of them that can handle like the quickness which I will go for a tackle. I'm really careful as well. I don't want to get hurt. I got better things to do than get hurt playing soccer these days, but I'm really quick at winning the ball, and I have the timing of my friends down to take the ball from them. They're not pros. My friends are all at high level. They've all played at high levels too, but they're not like international pros like some of the people I've worked with as a professional coach. I played on one semi-professional team in Connecticut called Danbury United. They had the nicest grass field I've ever trained on. I trained with them for about a year. Had some appearances. In that team, I played with a lot of pros from overseas. And it was probably the highest level training I ever had sustained for a while. Higher level than my college team. That I only practiced with, never played for that team. Back then, when I was playing on that semi-pro team, I wasn't making a whole lot from that. They paid you just enough to show up. I had only been playing for like 2-3 years at that time. I was like 22, 21. I only started playing at 17, 18. So only now do I have like a solid decade of soccer experience behind me. I forgot to hit the jump. Absolutely should have done it. Oops. We should all be getting 203s every race. I'm not sure why I haven't done any 203s. So I was getting them in North America. Been mistakes on every lap. Try and do this last corner correctly. Oh, he got a pen. How unfortunate.
Fender.
I'm gonna get a cheap position off a Kai racer
Said
here.
my second cousin was English HW champ somewhat recently. Fender. Said this wind direction is bad, I think.
With this car, I have to do like lots of like little mitigation techniques to slow the boost down. Like in that corner, you can't just let the boost build up freely. You have to like hinder the boost, like a little lift, a little baby lift in certain spots with the timing, just to stop the car from building boost out of control and spinning tires as you accelerate. I'm gonna have to really focus today to get a good result out of the Supra in the Cup, the Toyota Cup.
Peter Chance.
So I think next we're gonna do
said MMA and Don
race C.
Boxing.
We watched some boxing last night. We watched the Jake Paul and Nate fight yesterday.
GT Wolfie.
And I actually thought that was pretty fun to watch.
Said I think
Decent.
I've only ever done 1-2-0-3 in race cause I was under pressure. That just too fast for me to do consistently in this game. Fender. Said GG. I think the wind direction has a big thing to do with it. I've only had one race where I was getting more than one actually. Clark.
But I was getting them, so maybe the wind is a big part of it.
Buddy.
I didn't think about that. There are a couple very long straights, and if the wind is in your favor for them, then probably helps you out big. Especially the second straight. You're at speed already on the exit.
Fender. Said boxing is gaining popularity again. I've seen lots of new kids at my gym recently. GT Wolfie. Said yeah, I've noticed that. It is. GT Wolfie. Said GG. Peter
We'll now
Schanzel.
do race C.
Said I enjoy the sweet science.
It would be more fun if getting hit in the face didn't suck so much. I hate getting hit right in the nose. It's like horrible, horrible feeling. Why would I want to do
MCA
that?
for President.
Ruins
PSN.
my day. Give me a headache the
Hugo
rest of the day.
123. Said I'll be back. L. Clark. Said face with tears of joy. Matthew Stagner. Said my exact thoughts.
It's a horrible
grow.
feeling when you get your nose all crunched like that. Even if you don't get your nose damaged, just getting hit in the face in general, like your eyes
Fender.
water and all that.
Said rolling on the floor laughing.
I would have a headache the rest of the day off of like the first minutes, and I'm like, that's not worth it anymore at that point. I guess you get conditioned to it. I guess that's like the CTE building up, but
GT Wolfie. Said oh the worst. And I already have a fat islander nose, so it's the last thing I need.
an islander nose? Can you describe that? In the
Fender.
United States, we don't know what islander
Said I
noses
think
are.
I'm missing some piece of my brain. Because I really don't hate it, LOL.
I feel like a large nose like gives you like more performance, bigger intakes for your lungs there. So
L. Clark.
not such a bad thing.
Said played rugby in my youth. Used to get punched regularly. And that wasn't the main objective. Face with tears of joy. MCA for
I've never
President,
really been in like a
PSN.
legit fight.
Mugo
I've never boxed or
123.
trained anything, so had a couple kids challenge me to fights. I found ways out. Not trying to fight you.
NDOMR Forza Grove.
There must have
I've
been like
given you a
one or two
shout out on
times,
a
but
rear
we were
window
talking like
by
before I was like
request
10 years
thumbs
old.
up sign.
Any significant fights?
Fender.
Nothing that I remember.
Said bigger intakes Lamau. GT Wolfie.
Like Samoan style.
Said similar to Hawaiian noses.
What's up, out of this world?
Islands, I mean.
Hello.
Out of this world gaming.
Samoan, Javan,
Said
Fijian,
what's up
Fijian,
Grove.
Marshall Islands, all these Pacific islands. Mauritius. Be cool destinations to go fishing. You know I love the fishing. I would have such a good time in places like that.
Fender. Said Max Holloway's nose is pretty mangled now.
You know whose nose I always like,
Said OOT.
and I think he had a big break recently too, is Orlovsky and
Alto Animal.
Orlovsky and Mike Perry have really
Said
damaged
thumbs up
noses.
sign. GT Wolfie. Said yeah, my dad was conceived in Vanuatu. Peter Schanzel.
Vanuatu?
Said great Mike Tyson, quote, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. L. Clark. Said yeah, Max has used it to stop punches for the last 10-year. Face with tears of joy. Alto Animal. Said Peter thumbs up sign, smiling face, waving hand sign. Out of this world gaming. Said that Nate versus Jake fight was underwhelming. GT
You didn't like it?
Wolfie. Said at Peter Gold.
I thought it was,
Matthew
for what it
Stafford.
was, I thought that was, I wouldn't call that underwhelming
Said
at all.
like the subscribe.
Considering Nate has never boxed in a professional setting and was very unorthodox, I didn't think he would last that long. I thought he was going to be chinny, and I was wrong about that. He's tough. He's real
Said
tough.
Nate Diaz is a tough sob.
He actually is.
Fender.
Some people will make the claim that's like a
Said
rigged fight and
thought it
stuff,
was
but it doesn't
pretty
look too
fun
bad to me.
for
It looked
someone's
legit.
boxing debut.
I'll accept it as for what it was. I'll buy into the narrative. I'll watch the second one.
Fender. Said Font v Sandhagen was underwhelming. Out of this world gaming. Said Nate can go all day. Out of this world gaming. Said it just wasn't very
I
exciting.
thought I was most excited when
L.
Nate almost
Clark.
went through the ropes.
Said Nate is a perfect example of what getting punched all your life does for you.
He had some choice quotes with his slurred speech in the pre-fight stuff. His speech is not getting any better. But he There's times where he sounds like way more clear, and same for his brother. I think his brother is like
GT
drunk all the
Wolfie.
time, is what people say. Like he sounds slurred because
Said
of that.
Macar, did you see my LZMFG Supra livery? Alto Animal. Said I loved it when Diaz beat McIdiot bag. Fender. Said his speech has always been bad to be fair.
I think when he was on the
Fender.
Ultimate Fighter, it wasn't that bad.
Said they don't really like media at all.
I think when he was on the Ultimate Fighter, when Nate was like 18, he had like the Stockton accent, but you could understand him better. Let's see if I can find something real quick.
Al. Clark. Said it's very sad now to see some legendary boxers, white frowning face, some true legends have a lot of problems.
Like Ricky Hatton, that's a good example. Wait, here we go. Perfect video. Nate speaking English in the past versus now.
That's who comes in his way. Not that I'm afraid of no ass whoopings, but I'm not going to talk about fighting the man, BJ Penn, but I'll talk about whooping everybody else in that division's ass. New development? Well, just the way it's been like from my whole career. I've been a promoter the whole time. Come to find out, you know, my fights promote. Champions be collegiate wrestlers just because they're better. I thought this is the Ultimate Fighting Championships, not the Ultimate Wrestling Championships, you know. So, when my shin, because I had a ball in my shin, and it fucking
Peter Chancel.
it dripped down my whole sock and sucked my whole fucking.
No fly fishing here, either southern Alberta.
I shouldn't have let him
Rockies,
curse on my stream
water
twice
too
like
warm
that.
for catch and release. GT Wolfie.
You could hear it, right?
Said, wow,
You could
that's
totally
sad.
tell which one was which. He just gets real mumbly. He's a little mumbler. I mumble sometimes. I try to talk so fast. I get caught up in my words. I talk way too fast. Especially like when I'm like any kind of like nerves. Hard to control it. I have flaws like everybody else. That's one of them. One of my acknowledged flaws that I have. Gotta slow it down. It's not my fault. I'm so fast on track. Trying to talk
GT
fast.
Wolfie. Said
Hey, the
frontal
crowd
lobe damage.
vibrates. I'm vibrating.
Chris Police _CMP. Said the crowd vibrates.
Hello, Chris.
Hi,
Boa
MSG
tarde,
nice.
Chris. Boa tarde. Obrigado, Chris.
Peter Chancel. Said at Alto Animal GTSY, waving hand sign, waving hand sign. Fender. Said Chris, waving hand sign, waving hand sign, waving hand sign. Alto Animal. Said I'll do some steelhead fishing here in a few months. Peter, thumbs up sign, thumbs up sign.
Bring me when you go, Alto. I want to fish
GT
too.
Wolfie.
I really
Said
should go
Chris,
tonight, but I
waving
want to
hand
do the
sign,
Super Cup.
what ups?
And I have work tomorrow, so it's not going to
Chris
happen.
Police _CMP. Said hi pilots, happy person raising one hand, hashtag hash clinking beer mugs. Out of this world gaming. Said Go Grove. FTW. Alto Animal. Said Chris Belisa, smiling face, waving hand
Thank
sign.
you, Out of This World.
Chris Belisa _CMP. Said GL. Chris Belisa _CMP. Said Alto bottle with popping cork.
We lost the leader. One of the top guys fell off already. Had a problem.
Alto Animal. Said I want to be the oldest GT World Tour driver rolling on the floor.
Are you older than Lester? Lester's 39. I believe he's the oldest.
Myra LG. Said hi Mike. Chris Belisa _CMP. Said LOL.
I'd be pretty old if I qualified. I'm 32 now, so if I did it next year, I'd be 33. That's really old for that crowd. a young man's game, guys, but
Fender.
I still feel good. Still feel young.
Said Lester. You mean Agent 47? Smiling face with sunglasses.
Big understeer for me. Oh my god, I'm screwing up so badly.
Peter Chancel. Said it Alto Animal nice. Haven't fished for salmon in a decade since Alaska been catching nice cutthroat trout up here. 15 minus 20 fish days, many 20 to 24 inches. Alto Animal. Said my
Why am I
hands
getting
and
overtaken at
arms
all?
were always
Why am
strong
I
due
getting
to
overtaken?
gymnastics as a young man.
Really inappropriate. I'll just defend forever now on Danny only. I don't defend anybody else, but Danny, like, I thought we were cool, Danny. Made two mistakes. Still in the draft and everything.
Fender. Said gymnasts are so strong. GT Wolfie. Said are either of the Astons good here?
I don't know how good though. They're probably both good.
Alto
There's only
Animal.
one Aston that'll go here.
Said very nice Peter.
GR4.
It would be awesome to salmon fish up in Alaska. I'm jealous now. GT Wolfie. Said oh hang on there's only one. Alto Animal. Said the DBR9 are on the Vantage V12 winking face.
Those are GR3s. He was asking about this track though. Going to 4.
GT Wolfie. Said yeah, but it's they're both in group 4 or only group 3. Alto Animal. Said 2 in group 3 and 1 in group 4 Wolfie. GT Wolfie. Said yeah thought so, thumbs up sign. Peter Peter Chancel said at Alto Animal, Alaska, is a long drive from southern Alberta, but amazing. You need the first of maybe 2 months. Chris Belisa _CMP said I like Samba Bus, Balloon. Alto Animal said I like driving the Group 4 Aston myself. It's a really well balanced machine, smiling face with heart-shaped eyes.
Danny just crashed.
Alto Animal said if I went Peter, I would be carrying a .44 mag at the minimum with 300 grain hardcast rounds, just in case of GT Wolfie.
I think his car is very delicate on the brakes.
What happened
with
there?
brake balance high, it can get very loose on the brakes. And I think he lost the rear end on braking for that transition.
GT Wolfie said oh yeah, it gripped up when he wasn't ready.
He was very courteous to me when he let me by after his mistake. He took my signal to the wall sort of
Alto
approach.
Animal
I really liked that from him.
said sorta hard to fish and carry a Savage model 110 chambered in 7mm Remington mag rolling on the floor laughing. GT Wolfie said yeah, saw that thumbs up sign.
I got that nice best lap right now. I'll take that best lap right now. That's my second fastest lap of the week. My fastest was a couple hours ago. We did a 0. It's nice to get your best laps of the week on the final day.
Matthew Stagner said can't use an FR car.
What do you mean, Matt? The car in front of me is your FR. I've done races with the Supra. Ooh, I gotta concentrate. Big wall hit. We are all losing time. They shouldn't be battling. They should be bumping. We would catch the leader if they could decide who's gonna leave before the corner. Stop! Don't battle! Don't battle! Don't battle! Don't battle! Don't battle! Don't battle! I can only flash so many times.
Matthew Stagner said I'm joking. Remember we were talking about it a while back. GT will
I'm gonna type it. Don't battle! We're not in the lead.
To have a good rapport with the guys you're racing. Just makes it more enjoyable. Peter Chancel Said it Alto Animal. The bears don't care about you, but they will watch you catch salmon and chase your catch. You just cut the line.
I want to tell them, but now I'm going to lose the draft if I do. I'll happily type, don't battle. They're going to battle anyway. On the main straight, I'll do it. I really will, because I'm tired. They can't do it again. If they battle again, there's no way we catch this guy. And I'd rather we have a shot at catching him as a group. Oh, there goes my shot. Never mind. I'm going to let them do what they do at this point. They've given up on the leader, the way they're behaving.
Alto Animal. Said sorry with critters that big and dangerous. I don't take any chances, Peter. Chance favors the prepared mind, winking face.
We could have been 2 seconds away from the leader, instead we're 4 seconds away because of all the battling slowing us down. Leader's not going quicker than my best lap yet, so could still be caught. Still has the draft, so I'll leave him alone. I wish she shifted up before I gave that bump. Wasted it.
GT Wolfie. Said you're getting better exits.
Yeah, eventually I think it's going to be a case where he'll let me go. It'll happen soon. His tires are bad. My tires are really good. Their tires are not good. I've been waiting all race to get opportunities. They've been battling, and my car has better tire wear. Period. So their tires must be knackered, and mine are probably in way better shape.
Said you'll have to go.
Next lap. We'll go for it on next lap.
Alto Animal. Said I lose so much time in the downhill section compared to anywhere else on this track.
Some Inception. Just a little bit of the Matrix. Falling apart. Nothing to see here. Some mind games from the servers. Like, is he gonna come back? There he is. This is a good move for the final lap to try and overtake someone. Not now. Almost hit the wall, sliding myself. So where do we make the move? Probably final sector. Try to get them both
within a race.
after on the straight, and then final sector if there's another move to be made. Wait till the end. I probably should have sent that one. He's just going so slow. His tires are bad. It's not his fault. Tires are really bad in that car by now. The way he's been battling too. I think had I moved over, he would have blocked it. I don't know that for sure, but it felt that way, so I stayed where I was. I didn't want to do anything sudden and dangerous. So at this point, third's probably the best we can do. I will go for it on the entrance of the final chicane. I will send one. Here, I don't really want to do it. I feel like this is high risk to send one from this far back. There's some people that would not think twice. He's going to defend it because he knows that this is a pretty good spot to send it if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. Don't think we need to. I don't see myself getting to second place anyway. This is going to help him because I did not want to lose time. So we'll lift. He went for a really big exit and almost went wide. My brakes are really good because I have good tires and he does not. He also let that go, I believe. He saw that my braking was real serious.
Zyler.
Thank you, Zyler. We actually have time for one more, and then I will go and play some soccer and take a break from streaming.
Said nice.
We'll do one more race before I go to soccer. One more race, see.
Tyrell Meadows.
Thank you, Tyrell Meadows. Tyrell Meadows, good to see you.
Nice
I just realized that I didn't make you a mod when you were here last time. I think you're definitely cool enough and experienced enough with this game to deserve it. You are now a mod, Tyrell Meadows. Proud to say someone like you is a mod on my channel, Tyrell. Congratulations on that one.
Fender. Said GG.
Out of this world said go Grove. FT Dub, you're a mod just for the kind words. Thank you. Out of this world's been a good supporter for a long time now too. He deserves it. Always the great
GT
support
Wolfie.
from Out of this world. Out of this world support from Out
Said
of this
welcome
world.
Tyrell. Ray
Rivera, welcome.
Said
Hey again,
bro,
Dwayne, we're
chat
still going.
waving
Hello.
hand sign.
Carlos
Dwayne
Doppler, welcome back,
_
Carlos. Thank you for subscribing today.
Said hey again.
Obrigado.
Car 7
Obrigado,
OS,
Carlos.
Doppler. Said hello Brazilian light skin tone victory or peace
Boa
sign.
tarde, Carlos.
Pilot vision light skin tone clapping hands sign. Light skin tone clapping hands sign. Light skin tone clapping hands sign. Congrats. Alto Animal. Said Ray Rivera, smiling face, waving hand sign. Ray Rivera. Said Alto, smiling face with open mouth, waving hand sign.
I don't think there were any like super intense door-to-door battles here that I need.
Said light skin tone,
it was definitely
right
really good
fist,
stuff, but I don't think we're
light
gonna
skin
say
tone,
that.
left facing fist. Alto animal. Said car 7 OS, smiling face, waving hand sign.
Too, so there wasn't much
GT
to look at.
Wolfie. Said Carlos, Dwayne, Ray waving hand sign. Ray Rivera. Said Wolfie, smiling face with open mouth, waving hand sign. Alto animal. Said Dwayne, smiling face, waving hand sign.
It's 3:54.
L. Clark.
And my football starts at 4:30.
Said Ray Carlos, Dwayne, smiling face with sunglasses, waving hand sign.
Guys,
Ray
new
Rivera.
update tomorrow. New update tomorrow morning.
Said Clark,
right?
waving hand sign.
New update for next week.
Car 7 OS, Doppler. Said hello chat, light skin tone victory or peace sign guitar. GT Wolfie. Said what's the time there Mike? Alto animal. Said L. Clark, smiling face, waving hand sign. GT Wolfie. Said oh nice. I might do some America server.
It is really good looking, isn't it? A 5.7 for some power. It's quite handsome. Quite a handsome car. I'm not buying it.
GT Wolfie. Said beautiful car.
Doing my tires.
Dwayne underscore LLR. Said oh, the Pantera.
I'm gonna let myself rest during this couple minute break and just chat with you guys. You can even go full screen. Go full screen right now. What a wonderful day has been so far. So this morning,
Wolfie.
I woke up and did yard work all morning.
Said I think it races at Le Mans.
Oh,
Out of this world gaming. Said thanks LOL, I just got back.
I
Dwayne
had help from my
LLR.
neighbors to clean my yard today. I cut the grass today.
Said the mongoose
Did
looks
some
better,
work on my house.
but
My
the
roof needed
Pantera
like
is street legal over
a tarp
here.
because there's a spot that has been leaking.
GT
And
Wolfie.
I replaced the tarp with a new tarp so
Said
we can
raced asterisk.
bide more time so I can afford a roof.
Alto
I better work
animal.
really hard to get a new roof for my house.
Said Panteras are absolutely beautiful cars.
Get some help
Smiling
from
face
KP
with
Wilcox, who
heart-shaped
is a
eyes.
roofer. He's a roof expert. KP Wilcox will be my consultant on every move of my roofing journey. But yeah, I did a bunch of chores outside up until like noon, and then I started streaming. I got up really early just to stream, and then realized, oh wait, I told my neighbors I would do chores like outside today with them around my property. They're so helpful. They help me maintain my house
GT
when
Wolfie.
they know no one else is here. It's just me.
Said did you patch up the wheel grip?
About that, Wolfie. I think we need to do something about that before I race tonight. It'd be good if I did something about that.
GT Wolfie. Said LOL.
I'm breaking it more
Alto
by doing
animal.
that, no doubt.
Said I like driving the one in GT7.
Can see the
It's
motors.
actually
Can see the
pretty
motors. Easy access to those motors now. I can repair the plastic. Like I can see where it's cracked and just like glue it. But I think I should take off the whole grip and then
GT
glue it
Wolfie.
together and then unscrew it.
Good. Said cable tie.
Or just like zip tie, bam, done. Uncomfortable but done. I could wrap it with like tennis grip tape. Like I have a racket over here with like grip tape on it. I just take that grip tape if I really wanted to. But then my fingers wouldn't fit. So we'll figure that out. Just some adhesive would be enough to stick this back. Two minutes still.
GT
I'm resting
Wolfie.
for the 2 minutes. I'm resting.
Said you wear gloves, so.
I do. And they're actually, look at the fatigue on these gloves. These were brand new from Leicester with not much use until very recently, and now they're full of holes again, like my other gloves. I'll check it. Like look when I put it on my hand, you can really see. On this one, we got Really, it's always the left hand. My right hand, all we have is like this one hole. Can you see that? Right there? You can see my skin through it. I need more light to show you. Not enough light. But if I even hold the gloves side by side, you'll see like one's way more worn out than the other one is. Let's see. Can you tell which one? It's hard because I can't like hold it and like give you light at the same time. Now you can see them. They're all like kind of cracking and peeling. And on this one on the left hand,
GT Wolfie said nice.
On the left hand,
They
I have
look like winning.
I have this hole on the left hand. You can like get a finger through the hole there. You see it? Big hole in the seam, right there. Hole in the glove right there. But I think these are good. I'll get another pair of these. They're not expensive. I'll just get another pair of these, and if they last 4 or 5 months, a year, it's really good. My old gloves are here still too. My old gloves that I think I still prefer the color of these. It's covered in dog hair. My old Alpine Stars. There's like no grip left on them. They just turned into fabric only. They had grips there.
GT Wolfie said you're gonna use them till they are said cheese, aren't you?
Like that.
GT Wolfie said Swiss asterisk.
You can see my fingertips. And this is the right hand. The left hand of these is way worse. The left hand takes all the beating with my driving. These are actually way more comfortable. These are not as padded. These are like thin. Versus this, I have like, it's like a lot more thick than I remember. Way thicker. Probably a higher quality glove. These are fireproof as well. It says it somewhere in here. These are FIA standard, fireproof. Just wearing away every time I drive with them. The Volback.
GT Wolfie said assistant, not grove proof.
It's grove resistant. Grove resistant gloves is what we need. Whose name is Mike? This guy.
GT Wolfie said apparently asterisk damn phone.
Alright, here we go.
GT Wolfie said good luck. We need to finish with a podium, I feel.
I'm so dumb for that. Be careful. Letting Danny by for no reason. And Danny has already proven he spins every race.
Alto Animal said I thought the Supra
It's meta
was
in
better
time
than
trial. But in the race, it's probably not better than the Citroen because of tire wear. It's very good. I think a lot of the GR4s are very balanced when you have the tire wear on. With tires and fuel on, the meta cars are not always the
Alto
meta.
Animal said oh gotcha.
Like the Supra tonight might not be the best car tonight. I don't know what happened in other regions, but the
said
tire wear is a big
tires
deal.
asterisk.
Why is this guy overtaking me for? What do I deserve that one for? Now you're a mile wide.
Alto Animal said the Mustang is absolutely atrocious for tire wear, disappointed face. Fender said
The Gotron.
Gotron is so nice to drive. Peter Chancel said very nice to chat again with the Grove Racing team. Too bad we have rural internet, too slow for racing often. Lurk and like daily best.
I'm pushing Wallback. I choose you,
Alto
Wallback. I choose
Said
Wallback.
the thumbs up sign.
What's up, Danny?
GT Wolfie said
I'm a nice guy, Danny. Remember, Danny. Remember who's a nice guy. Danny, I'm cool, Danny. Don't defend.
Said I like the Mustang, but it
You're
does
getting me overtaken here.
tires.
Oh my gosh.
Alto Animal
This car behind him, I think,
said
is hitting
that
him.
isn't good, Peter. Disappointed
My best guess.
face.
Take the outside, buddy. There's no way you get inside for me. Am I damaged? I'm damaged from both ends. I have damage on both ends.
GT Wolfie said wow.
About that podium.
Alto Animal
The desperation driving is
said
back.
I'm a Mustang guy and I don't like the tire wear of them. Fender said from the front and behind rim.
I like this guy's livery in front of me. It's unique.
Fender said the GR3 Mustang is nicer to drive IMO. It does struggle at top speed a little though. Peter Chancel
Corvette's
said
solid
the
here.
Pantera
Corvette's actually not
is
bad
great.
here because of the power, the torque.
Alto Animal said I tried the Corvette here last night.
That's why the
and
Citroen's
best
doing so good here. It has a lot of
was
low-end
1
torque
minute
in
and
every gear.
59.5 seconds. Alto Animal said I got a 1 minute and 59.1 second using the Aston Martin. AR151981 said hey all. Alto Animal said a 151981
More damage.
smiling face waving hand sign. Fender said AR waving hand sign waving hand sign.
I'm trying to lift to let him by. It's not working. He's like, his car's too slow. I'm trying to lift to let him by.
GT Wolfie Said AR waving hand sign.
I think he was broken. I think his damage on the wing was slowing him down.
GT Wolfie.
It's Mackey's fault. I mean, Mackey made the original desperation move that separated us from the leaders, so that's why the last 3 races where I didn't have anyone like treating me poorly, we did really good. As long as people race with me, I'm not going to do anything silly, but if I get dived and dived and dived again, then it's either dive or be dived, so now I have a ton of ground to make up. Tons of ground to make up. I may as well push this guy, because I don't think I can go by him without at least giving him one push first. I don't think we have that dive anymore. We won't do it. He's too far. Wow, he broke so much. Come on. I don't want to slow us down, but now it's like, I'll wait, I'll be patient some more. Be patient.
Said I only get aggressive if someone gets aggressive with me first.
I'll work with my Mac right here. McLaren friend. He's bumping it. We're bumping it.
GT Wolfie. Said I don't really race aggressive, smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat. Peter Chancel. Said dominates 700 pp, drove my Pantera neighbors, when I was 18 still a great buy in the real. Same motor as in my Cougar 351 Eliminator. Alto Animal. Said preferably, I want nice, clean, no banging races, thumbs up sign, thumbs up sign. GT Wolfie. Said it alto preferably.
I think I can keep pushing and we'll get away, baby.
Alto
We better off
Animal.
by push.
Said sweet rides both Peter smiling face with heart-shaped eyes.
See that little like rotation? My car was starting to slide out on me. That's what happened to the guy last race who crashed there. I think it was Danny.
Mark GI. Thanks for following.
Mark GI, thank you, Mark GI.
Said Bathurst Primetime Oceana has been good for that in top split.
Well, I looked at the chat, right? I really should have been looking at the corner. I think now we have to go by Kefren. We've been losing time behind him the whole time. So, he's driven really well, but I think this car's quicker. We haven't done a 58 behind him yet, and we should be.
Said welcome Mark, GI waving hand sign. Alto Animal. Said Mark smiling face waving hand sign. GT Wolfie. Said yeah you gotta take this bloke mate. GT Wolfie. Said run. Alto Animal. Said I knew it would be in the tunnel thumbs up sign. Patrick Novak.
What's up, Patrick?
Said what's you. Peter Chancel. Said at Alto Animal the 351 Cleveland platform is very close in design to today's NASCAR motors. Alto Animal. Said Patrick smiling face waving hand sign. GT Wolfie. Said Patrick waving hand sign. Alto Animal. Said the Cleveland was an awesome engine.
Shame I ruined my lap a little bit there. I lost the 10th.
Alto Animal. Said I knew lots of guys running them in the quarter-mile winking face. GT Wolfie. Said Ford GT engines were Cleveland, weren't they?
Thank you for subscribing again, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Can everybody give Mark a big shout out? I didn't see anybody welcome Mark. Say hi to Mark. Please welcome Mark to the channel, please, guys. Huge shout out to my man Mark for subscribing. We're almost at 4,000 and Mark is helping us get there, guys. Thank you, Mark. Almost at 4,000, guys. That's huge for me. Huge. The number's not important, but the quality of my 4,000 is unbelievable. I have the best 4,000 possible.
Juan Drayton. Said welcome, Sir Mark.
I was reading on the partnered Reddit today. Partnered Reddit is somewhere I read a lot to try to learn what I can do better to make this channel more successful. And I was reading today that
Said Mark underscore legendary champion.
Because of the way like I stream and everything, I'm not like doing lots of shorts. Is kind of like the reason why I get like higher quality subscribers. There were people that were complaining. I was reading today. The guy was complaining that he has like 300,000 subscribers and you know, and like good numbers and metrics and stuff like that. Like millions of views per month. But they're like not making any money. For one, because it's shorts revenue and shorts views is just different. But out of the 300,000 subscribers the guy had, he's like, you know, gets very little engagement, very little comments, and the person was complaining about, you know, their audience like that. But the way I'm doing things, I get really high quality people here all the time, people who love this game like I do, to a higher degree. The passionate people are the ones that YouTube shows my channel to. What's up, Mark? Great to see you in the chat for the first time. I think we have 2 laps to catch this guy ahead. It's possible, but we got to drive really well.
Alto Animal. Said my old man had a 72 mod Maverick with a 302 Boss engine and 4-speed manual gearbox. Holy terror on the streets is what that little car was. GT Wolfie. Said yeah, we have a good community of folks on this channel. I enjoy having
I actually just started working for Liverpool. Tomorrow is my first day of a Nike FC and Liverpool FC Academy camp that I'm running, and this is run by Liverpool themselves. So technically, I am very much an employee of the club right now. They're paying me directly.
Said Grove coaches for Liverpool at Mark
And if things work out, I'll probably coach them again next year. That's usually how it works. If like you do well at one of these camps, they want to keep you. So unless I get an offer from the Chelsea camp, I'll be sticking with this one probably. Chelsea camp would be hard to turn down. I don't know who runs that, but maybe they want to give me like a big role there. I mean, I'll take my Liverpool experience to the Chelsea camp and go for a bigger offer there in a couple of years maybe. They do Chelsea camps, Liverpool camps, and Real Madrid camps in my area. I don't know about any other clubs that try it. Those three try it every year. I believe there is a Barcelona camp also, potentially. That also does stuff, but I've worked for Real Madrid and now Liverpool, the two that I've worked with. I am a really solid player and coach with football.
Said I wanna be water boy in the NFL, rolling on the floor laughing.
High quality H2O only, Quan. High quality. Gatorade is not better.
Alto animal. Said Quan, rolling on the floor laughing, thumbs up sign. GT Wolfie. Said Mark is an honorary Liverpudlian now.
Disappointing that I couldn't make up more ground here. I should have been on 4.
Said water sucks. It really
Get
sucks.
held up so much.
On the floor laughing. GT Wolfie. Said Mike asterisk.
I have, you guys know I always have my water like in a glass bottle. That's usually because I coach and I don't want to have plastic water bottles and stuff in my car getting warm. It tastes disgusting. The reason why is plastic contamination. Most people don't really care about that because they're dumb.
Water is underrated.
You should care about plastic contamination in your water. If your water tastes like plastic, probably try and get something more clean, but not everybody can. I gave some of my water in my glass bottle to a friend of mine at soccer, like, on the weekend last weekend, and he was like blown away. He's like, whoa, it tastes so good. I'm like, bro, that's from my like well at my house. That's straight out of the ground at my house. It tastes amazing. It's like one of the biggest reasons to like, you know, have a place with a well is that you get that unlimited supply of clean, fresh water. Without that, you're like dependent on water bottles and stuff. That's horrible. It's something most people live with day to day. Like they don't have like a clean, fresh source of water that's not bottled in plastic. So even when I get it from the store, I would rather get a glass bottle. It won't taste like anything but water.
GT Wolfie.
Hopefully no one ever ruins the water table in Connecticut. Nobody ever does any like fracking or something stupid to ruin the water here. There are places in the world where you cannot drink the groundwater. In the United States.
LOL, that was a quote from the water boy. And honestly, the smell water up at my grandma and uncle's house was the absolute best water I've ever had.
The smell water, the well water. Yeah, no, it's the same thing.
Said well, LOL.
I will drink my well water now. I'm well hydrated with the well water. So technically, I should leave now to go to soccer now. I think they start at 4:30. And I want to be on time so I can get back on time for the race later. We're going to race at 7.
Alto animal. Said I fat thumbed the keyboard again, rolling on the floor laughing. GT
They
Wolfie.
start super late. My
Said,
buddies.
well, water smells, well, Alto.
They take way too long to start the game. Like, they all arrive, they hang out, they're talking. They don't start playing until 5. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to leave my house till 5. We'll do one more race because I've been having a great time in this stream. And I want redemption after that race was the one that really got away from me. These guys battled me to the point where I could not get back near the leaders, unfortunately. My time is not good enough to start ahead of all these guys right now. So this next one will be for sure the last one. Then I will go to soccer and enjoy my my afternoon there.
Alto Animal. Said LOL. Wolfie thumbs
What
up
I want to
sign.
do now, though, is because I'm going to leave
Quam
right
rating.
after this.
Said always good vibes.
Because I'm going to leave right after this, I want to go to the other room, get my bag together, put my clothes or whatever I need to bring in the bag. My true socks are like grip socks that like have pads inside and out to give you better grip in your cleats. I'm going to get all that stuff together, including my keys, my wallet, put it all in one spot, and then we'll do this race and I'll be able to walk out when it's over. A little easier. I've told people here that I think, I'll show you, I have like a FIFA case up here. I played FIFA exclusively for years, and I thought I was the best FIFA player I had ever played, like seen, like in matches. Like I played the highest level of competitive FIFA there was at the time in like 2012, 2011, 2010. And the 2013 FIFA was the last one I ever paid for because I was like, this game gets no better every year. The lag is horrible. There's like, it's not fun to play competitive in FIFA because of the lag. And I gave it up. I was like, Gran Turismo was way better. Gran Turismo 5 was way better at that point. It got me off the Fifs. Honestly, if FIFA just developed their game more and, like, you know, found a way to make it new every year, because they really didn't try hard enough on that, I probably would still play it. And a friend of mine was saying I should leverage my FIFA skills and go back to it now. As an experienced, professional kind of streamer gamer, I could probably do a lot better with FIFA now than ever if I gave it a little bit of time. Start splitting my streaming up into other games. Just, you know, if I really do this full time, and I have the time to do all that. But I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes while this counter goes to get my stuff. I'm back. Everything's ready to go. Give me 1 second to use the bathroom too. Alright, I'm back now. Used every moment I had to take care of a few things. So now I can relax before I leave the house. And hopefully get back on time because I won't leave so late. I'll leave right at 5. We have 58 likes. Thank you for the likes. I'm going to end the poll. You guys voted the Supra as the winner for the poll. Net crack. Alright. Enjoy race B. Enjoy. I suspect these guys are gonna battle heat on and Eidsiter. Probably gonna draft battle each other. Never mind. That is my corner, that one. My reliable corner, that guy. Come on, man. Why am I doing that? I don't need to do that right now. Gotta hit it better. That did not look good. tire wear on these Supras is going to start being a factor. They're going so fast. 100% chance these guys are going to struggle on tires at the end. There's 2 Supras ahead of me, I believe. What's up, Roger? Looking really good, actually. I like next week's. Damn. Killed my race right there, looking at the chat. I should wait until a big straight to address things. That's a shame, because this is one of the fastest, best races I've done. Absolutely the best race, pace-wise, that we've done this week. Doing all 58s. I've never done all 58s. I had 159 on lap 2 usually. This is going to be another good lap, but we're going to serve a pen on it, a big one. It's going to ruin my race because of where the penalty is. That's sad. Very avoidable penalty as well. Yeah, if you're doing 57s all race, that's like true, like the best in the world. If you can do 57s all race, it's really not even like possible. You have to be going perfect laps. It's really only with draft you can even do the 57s. And drop back now. Stupid penalty I had. He's gonna catch up to me right in the corner, unfortunately. Looks like that was better than expected. Nice job, Nadim. Did you hit the jump by any chance? Did you go off the jump like I do? Still driving good, besides that wall hit. I remember the day that I first tried a direct drive at a friend's house, and then coming home to my G27, I was like, whoa, this is like not even like fun anymore after using direct drive. And then I had it for another year or so before I bought it, the real one, this one. I used an AccuForce on iRacing and then came home and played, and I was like, wow, big difference. Big crash up ahead. Heat on has crashed. Challenging myself. This is the challenge right now. Finish the race like this is the challenge. Still go fast. I can't see anything. Already going badly. I can't push like this. Probably because I can't see anything. Gonna get a penalty there because I can't see. There's a G meter too. When I turn left and right, there's like a G meter. He's right behind me. Overshot it. I thought he was going to go for it there. He almost did. Well done, Citron. I don't know how I made it around. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see where I'm going. I went a lot slower as soon as I changed the view. That was fun. I'm glad I did one more. That's a lot better than the previous race. I proved I can keep up with the Stig. The Norwegian Stig. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is thank the people who supported me today so far. I'm going to go to play some soccer in a bit. I'm going to get in my car and go now, but I want to thank Mark for subscribing today, Ugly Retro subscribing, Fender for the $5 PayPal donation. Thank you, Fender. Thank you, Carlos Doppler, for subscribing, Yogo for subscribing. Thank you. There was also a $10 PayPal donation from our friend Etman. Thank you, Etman, as well. And I think that's everything. Yes. And the plan is I'll be back in about 2 hours to stream the Super Cup first slot. I will do my best to be here on time. I might be cutting it close, but I'll try my best. I'll see you all then. Have a great couple hours without me. Bye, guys. Thank you for being here. I'll see you soon when the Super Cup begins in 2 hours. I'll see you soon.